Hey, hello. How are people going? You can hear me? You can see? Oh no. Someone's outside. What? Hey, Jen, Cave Goblin, Yoplex. Hello, everybody. Good to see you again. Hey, Magpie. What? Billy is coming in a moment. Oh. How's everybody going? Hello, AJ. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. I have no idea how much Midnight in Salem we have left to go. It's not... I would say it's not being very clear.
No, it's kind of just like... I don't know. It's like... I still don't really know what's going to happen.
No, not a clue.
So I don't know if we've reached the end of the story or we haven't even started the story yet.
It's quite something. How does it rank up against the others? Look, it's not great.
Very low.
It's so different, and all of the things that I'm disliking it today are not reasons that I've disliked other Nancys that I've disliked. It feels so completely different, and it's really frustrating. It's just got a lot of game creation problems that are really bizarre things that should have been picked up in testing that just somehow never were. It's really odd. Jen, you flew today? That is wild. Yeah, what was that like? Yeah, I can't imagine being ready to fly anytime soon. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Do they call you Nancy because you...
McFly's, he had to... Oh, thank you, Jen. Did that show up? Did that thing show up? Well, I didn't see it, so I'm gonna replay it.
Do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions?
Good. Okay. I don't have my speakers on, so I have no idea if the sound was working. So hopefully it was. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to play it a third time. Slightly sick. Nice. And building a cryptic. Lovely. Yeah. McFly's being a bit of a pain because he had to go to hospital about a week and a half ago. And so he's on antibiotics. And just a few days ago was when he finally started getting wise to them and not taking them anymore. And so now every time, no matter how we try to disguise it, he's figuring it out. And it's just really frustrating.
Yeah, and it's hard to have high energy for a stream when we're sitting here going, oh, there's the food that isn't being eaten, so our dog's dead. Here he is, he's dead because he refuses to eat that piece of treat that has a fucking thing in it.
You can tell Billy's been feeling the strain a lot more than I have. He's been in charge of stuff a lot more. Because I have also been unwell.
Yeah, but at least you're not sitting there going, oh, I'm gonna not eat any of my medicine, and I'm gonna just jump in a pit of knives. That's what I'm gonna do. Knives will get me.
Yeah, you'd think that would work, wouldn't it?
No, what this means...
He's aware of it now, so it just means that he sifts through every treat he gets.
Nor will he ever take... once he finds
he also now runs away
if
from
he
Billy.
sees, once he sees that there's medicine in something, he will then run away from you. Like, if I try and give him any food, even food he likes with no medicine in it, he will look at me and then just leave. So now he won't eat anything. So he's starving and dying. It's
Again,
great.
You can tell who's had to take most of this burden on board and who is feeling the stress. Shall we do a quiz?
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, if people have some other method besides hide it or shove it down throat,
Which he'll then
we'll
vomit
take
up.
it. Oh yeah. Yeah, also, if he's not eating enough, then the antibiotics that he does get down make him sick. Great. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Is it the kind of feel... Oh, yeah, we've tried that.
It won't crush
definitely. Yeah, that just makes it taste so strongly that it doesn't matter what it goes in. He will not eat it.
We dissolved it in milk, which he would drink a little bit of and then realise that there was something dissolved in it and leave.
Oh, I've tried begging, Cave Goblin. I've definitely tried begging.
He was fine. For the first, week, he just
Yeah.
ate it. He was like, great, love it. Give it to me. Wonderful.
And then he realized
Now he won't do anything.
he's got 4 days left. And they're not going to be good, easy 4 days. All right. This is a weird first question. The syringe water one. Yeah, McFly is not crazy about those ones. There was once where he had to go to the vet and have his vaccinations things, and one of the medicines was delivered that way. And he was so distressed that he peed himself at the vet. It was the saddest thing. He can't bring himself. He would never bite anyone. So that was his response to a syringe to the mouth. It's too sad. Ugh. So yeah, we're a little bit defeated, but
No, we've done that.
I'd be lying if I said I hadn't tried that many times.
We've done that. He won't eat it.
Yeah, he's very clever and extremely anxious and neurotic. Okay.
Even if we took the pill and literally went, oh, let's not care at all about whether our dog is ever happy for the rest of his life, and grabbed him and held his mouth open so he hates us forever and put it into his throat and held his mouth closed, he would eat it, and 12 seconds later he would vomit it up again. And we'd have to, that wouldn't even be a solution.
We need to find a way to inject it into him. Funnily enough, regular injections, he's totally fine with those. All right, let's get into these trivia questions to warm up. First one already feels weird and feels like it's a true or false question, but it feels like there's a little more to it than just true or false. It's true or false. Ice is a treatment for a burn.
Oh. Feels like it must be false.
I mean,
it's too cold.
you ideally shouldn't. Running water is the best thing for burns, but I'm not gonna say that it's not a treatment.
Yeah, just a bad treatment.
Yeah, I mean, they've just gone with false. All right. Okay, in the workplace, question 2. What is a RDO? I don't like how that happens. Yeah, you can get burns from ice. But I feel like it may also depend. How old a burn are we talking? Surely an old burn doesn't matter quite that much. Yeah.
How old's the ice? It might just be water.
That's a good point. In the workplace, what is a RDO? I don't like.
Wait, sorry. What do you mean?
Yeah. What
Okay.
What is a RDO?
Yeah, so they're wrong. It's what is an RDO, because they don't know how to write words in their questions.
Yeah, I
in the
don't
workplace,
like it.
what is an RDO? So the acronym RDO. So the A is not part of the acronym. So
I have no idea. Have we not worked in enough workplaces?
I mean, not really. A resident doctor
Desk
of
operator.
orthopedics. I got no idea.
Oh yeah, this is definitely something that on the place to workplaces that we have not worked in.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like something maybe DJs would have had for you.
Ooh. Retail? Database operator.
Only rostered day off.
Oh, okay. I mean, I probably had rostered days off. I just called them days off.
Yeah, I've never heard this as a specific phrase. But apparently that's an easy question, so we're all fools. The floppy disk is the icon of which function in many pieces of computer software? Compared to this. Oh god, why am I coughing again today? Whew. Yeah, exactly, you flop. Yeah, at what point does it become too old? Yeah. How many years is too many years?
Never. Don't ever stop. When did the Chinese stop using a box with the line through the middle to represent the sun. Never. They're still doing it now. So, you know, what I'm saying is...
Pictures are less able to change, or less likely to change.
It's a pictograph now, and it means to save.
That's interesting.
Look like you're a butthead. Go and eat that thing.
Oh my god.
Do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions?
That was loud.
Okay.
Hey, do they call you
I heard that
Skidjenison
one.
because they Skidjenison too many questions?
Does that mean when Jen did it, it didn't make any noise?
No, we
either
didn't have
of
any
the two
headphones
times?
plugged in. So that was just
Oh,
incredibly
you've
loud.
changed the headphones.
Yeah,
I
that was just
see.
I hope that wasn't too loud for everybody.
Sorry. Did he eat it?
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait. He just did. He's just taking it.
Oh, he's taking it.
Everybody.
He's not eating it, but he's taking it away.
He might eat it. Everybody be
We'll
quiet.
stop paying attention to him. Is Rattus norvegicus the scientific name of the black or brown rat? Is he taking it into our bed?
No, I think he dropped it next to the bed and then went into bed.
Oh well.
You need the thing, Flo. What are you doing?
Is Rattus norvegicus the black or brown rat? All right, which one is more Norwegian? Black rats or brown rats?
I reckon brown rats. They feel like they're from Norway.
Yeah, it's the brown rat. Cool. I don't feel particularly more educated after knowing that. Who wrote this?
Some fool.
Complete the expression. That's Ratigan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Love that movie. Complete the expression. Oh my giddy what?
Oh, I know.
What?
You don't know this phrase?
What is this?
It's just a phrase.
How many hundreds of years old is it?
I don't know, one.
Yeah, good old Vincent Price. Oh my giddy what?
Aunt. It's a phrase, so look it up.
I've never heard of this.
I mean, assuming it's another one of those phrases to just so you don't say, oh my god.
I'm sure.
Oh my-
I've never heard of it.
Giddy aunt! Like that.
Sure, this is real. These were the hardest easy questions I've ever had. Longitudinal, surface, and transverse are types of what?
Oh, what are they? That's a thing. Longitudinal,
Lines?
transverse,
Jen, this is faintly maths.
might be.
Oh, you think they just want area? Could be. What's transverse area? Oh, they do not want that. This is just in the area that I'm not that familiar with, that it wouldn't have been an automatic thought. I don't think we can count this as right, based on the answers we've got. Billy's back to trying the medicine. Cave Goblin, you got it. Waves is what they were after. Which, okay. Billy, I think that I'm going to have to do it. I just, like, if either of us is going to make it work, it's going to be me. He's seriously afraid of Billy giving him stuff now. Can't push it.
Well, I'm not going to be very good at Nancy.
I don't think that's got anything to do with how this game's going to go.
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to make any decisions, because if we do, I'll just make Nancy feed her dog a treat.
All right. Compared to the next question, on the body, what are the abs?
Muscles.
I assume they want more specifically what are abs.
Well, they should have asked a better question.
I mean, they haven't gone much more specific. They just basically said, what is ab short for? Yeah, that's exactly what they've got. Abdominal muscles. Nothing more specific than that. Somehow we're in the intermediate section. That's been the easiest one so far. In Australia, was the Royal Commission on Television concluded in 1950, 54, or 56?
No, it's still going.
Is this back when they were just trying to figure out whether it was a thing that Australia should have, television?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. My parents were born in 1954. How about that one? Woo! 1954. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Just keep passing the buck around until he's gotten them all, and then he can trust no one. The 2016 Paris Agreement is an international treaty on what?
Is that one of the climate change ones?
Yeah, that's one of the climate change ones. Yep. Climate change is all they want. They don't need any more specifics. On social media, which day of the week does the hashtag with animals showing off their tongues appear? What social media is that?
Who's on animal tongue social media here? Hashtag Animal Tongue Tuesday.
Snapchat? People use Snapchat? You ever seen it on Twitter?
No, I'm not on Animal Tongue Twitter.
Yeah. Hashtag Tongue Out Tuesday.
Ugh.
That's disgusting. But yeah, good job. It is just alliterative. That's weird. Alright, we're on to the hard questions now. On which piece of equipment would you find both a hot and a cold shoe?
Shoe?
Shoe. I mean, probably a blacksmithing iron, right? One that you've just done and one that you've still got to do.
True.
Hot shoe weddings. Oh man, it's not often that a cryptic crossword thing sticks with you. What piece of equipment is there a hot and a cold shoe?
I don't know.
I don't know. Scales. Half run, half swim. That's fair. Have a look at the answer. Oh, okay. There is, to my knowledge, no way to deduce this. It just has to be a thing that you're into, and I guess nobody here is into this thing that much.
Okay. Surfing.
A camera.
Camera.
A camera.
A camera.
Where are all the photography people
All
here?
the photography people here. About your hot and cold shoes. That's
Anyone,
weird.
yeah, anyone have any idea what that's actually referring to? Oh, Bill's looking it up.
I'm going to look up camera shoes.
Oh my god, then, okay, the next question is just wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cold shoe mount was an autofill. What is the cold shoe?
Yeah, okay. They're just different ways of mounting it.
Okay.
The purpose of a cold shoe extension is to provide an off-camera flash while attached to the camera.
Yeah, whatever. But
A
yeah,
hot shoe is a place to attach accessories to your camera.
okay. I gotta get out my aggravation at this last one.
It's not really part of a camera either.
Okay. When you're alone and life is making you lonely is the first line of which song as sung by Petunia Clark? That's not her name.
What's her name?
Petula Clark.
Ooh! And the real answer is Groundskeeper Will. When
See,
you're alone.
I first heard, I probably first heard the song in The Simpsons there, but, I heard it in full in Seinfeld, so it is never. Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird. And also not that hard a question. Based on the fact that
Dune 2.
if it's been on Seinfeld, very specifically by name and dissecting the lyrics, then it's not an obscure song.
What's the Seinfeld scene? I don't remember this.
It's a whole episode that ends up being based around, having a large part based around it.
Oh, okay.
It's one where Mr.
Steinbrenner?
Steinbrenner's the
Hit?
second in charge one. The one who's not the crazy one that George works for, the slightly unlearned
sure.
one, right?
Yeah, I don't...
Cool. He's on George about not listening to him very well and not retaining instructions very well. And then he walks into a bathroom and George waits for him outside, but it turns out he's been giving George instructions the whole time. So George has to spend the rest of the episode trying to cryptically figure out what his job is. And one of the things that Sobro says is, so now I guess you'll be heading downtown. It's all downtown, just like the song says. So he and Jerry sit and dissect the lyrics.
Perfect.
All right. Which game is played in Veronica's backyard in the movie Heathers?
Anyone know? I haven't seen the movie Heathers.
I haven't seen the movie Heathers.
What's the game you play in the backyard?
I've read the Wikipedia summary of Heathers.
Lawn bowls.
Could be. I mean, croquet. Is croquet not too
Croquet's
obvious?
pretty good.
Ow! I just bit my lip.
Don't do that.
Why do I do that?
Don't bite your lip.
Bit the inside of my lip while talking.
Just next time, just don't do that.
Hmm,
I'll read it. Which librarian put together the Book Lust series?
Oh, Casanova.
Ooh, sure. He's
He
a
was a
librarian, and
librarian.
he was full of lust. Let's do it. Reveal answer. Nah, it wasn't Casanova,
It's
everybody.
Nancy.
It was Nancy Drew. By which I mean Nancy Pearl, the librarian who put
Nancy
together the
Pearl.
Book Lust series.
And the last one.
In Van Diemen's Land, convict Alexander Pierce became infamous for what?
Now, this is curious for a number of reasons.
1.
Is Van Diemen's Land being specified as, like, saying, in old school
It
Tasmania?
must be Tasmania before it changed its name.
Is that not a weird thing to...
Yeah.
A weird way to write a question?
2.
Like, imagine if there's a question about a few hundred years ago, and they said, so, in New Amsterdam, blah, 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 blah.
People
And
say-
they weren't talking about the TV show.
I was going to say the TV show New Amsterdam.
Well, I was gonna say, is there a TV show called Van Diemen's Land? I don't know. What did Alexander Pierce become
infamous for?
Was he the one who escaped in a kangaroo?
Yes.
You don't know that.
No, but whatever
In
you
fact,
say, I was going to say
I'm
yes.
certain it's not. Yeah, there was a prisoner, I think it was in Tasmania, who escaped from his prison in a kangaroo.
It sounds like there's that guy.
I don't know if it was. I thought he had a different name. Yeah, he was famous for cannibalism.
Okay, he was a cannibal, everybody.
Woo.
Alexander Pierce, he was a cannibal. Alright!
You know, why haven't we all learned the names of our 200-year-old cannibals? I feel foolish.
I think we're good to go.
Now, my fair lady, I know that you're talking about Heathers there, but I'd like to think that, oh, it's my favorite movie could apply to any of those last few answers.
It was a weird quiz.
That was weird.
Sorry, everybody, for this slow startup. There you go.
All right. Now, let's remember what happened.
Oh, no, we can't do that.
You got through all of the horrible ghost hunting with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, yeah, we've done that. Oh, my God, that was horrendous.
Dare to play. Legit, I have no idea what's happening. I have no memory. We spent a long time searching through the house because there was one pocket of the jacket we could look at a little closer. And what's her name? Olivia had a business card in the jacket, and that meant it was her jacket.
Which was nonsense. That was the opposite of what that means, but sure.
Deirdre said side by side a few times. Perhaps. Get pumpkins. That sounds familiar. What were we doing? No pancakes. That's
No.
not fun. I want to finish it. I want to get to our rankings. You read many Nancy Deirdre fanfics? Solid.
Is there a shipping name for Nancy Deirdre?
Oh yeah, do they get a fancy name? I like to know my ship names. What are we doing here? Check our phone.
I think our phone tells us anything. Interview ghost witnesses. Looks like talk to random people
witnesses.
again. Maybe. Demolition contract, great.
It's not really bright.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
That's okay. So watching the last episode, theory about candles, confused because she should be able to interact with them and place pumpkins. Oh yeah, we know that we can place pumpkins on them. Mm-hmm. We have been doing that. It did take us a while and we did need to be told.
Any witnesses in here?
Are the ghost witnesses just like Olivia and the Hardy Boys? They saw
maybe.
a ghost, didn't they?
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh wait, hold on. Here's a question.
Huh?
Peculiar computer.
Peculiar computer.
Doesn't mean anything. Hey, you a ghost with us?
Can I help you?
Nope.
Deirdre, that's okay. That seems pretty real.
Deirdre? Yeah. Now, Deirdre is the classic shipping kind of name. Is there one that we can do in the Yu-Gi-Oh style of like
where you give it a
thief
fancy
shipping
name.
or
Yeah.
things like that?
All good, all good.
Hey man, did you see a ghost?
So,
I haven't even put
See
my
you later.
headphones yet.
You don't need to.
I know I don't. That's a problem.
I was gonna look at my pumpkin and you're in my way. Now I'm gonna go get a new pumpkin.
What's that note that we've got with weird symbols on it?
My dear Lauren, you came to me midwinter and made
right,
each
right,
day
right.
feel brighter. Like a lion, I
Oh,
cared
that's
for my
right.
new cub.
The will is in the house or something.
Even though sometimes she could be stubborn like, and there's so many, look at this. Lion, cub, ox. In the month when spring stirs and revealed your heritage to you and the day of Samhain, we remember our ancestors. Now I wish for you to choose. Make this house your home or be free of this burden. Forever yours, Francis Tuttle. The will is in the house. Will is in the house. Hey, it's one of my pumpkins. Oh, movement in this game is so bad. Let me get it.
We're
Pumpkin.
almost finished, maybe.
I think we've barely
Does
started.
anyone know? Are we gonna finish today? Or is it gonna take us many more weeks?
Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin.
We may finish today. No knows. That's why he's so shocked.
Just that. Good pumpkin,
Done.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Talk to you later.
You didn't see a ghost.
Didn't see a ghost. What did you? Did you see a ghost?
Oh, you.
How are you?
I didn't sleep at all last night.
Alright, that sounds like I
I
should
still have
listen.
that ghost in my head and
She did
my
see a ghost.
hands.
Burn, right?
Like pins and needles?
Like pins and needles.
You okay?
How'd you know?
We think you were
Oh,
poisoned.
that's right. We were poisoned. I forgot about that.
We think we were poisoned.
Can we
by
carve a
Burgess.
featureless pumpkin? That's a good idea.
Really?
Oh,
What's that?
good point.
It's a fungus.
Man, she could not look more guilty right now.
What?
What's
that?
that?
But how?
What did
Anything
you?
to drink? She's been poison. She's been poison drinking everyone.
Coffee at
I don't
breakfast,
understand.
Grade, obviously.
Like,
Smoothie
is this-
at Kale Me Crazy? And tea?
What kind of tea?
Ergot? I
was a
mean, not ergot.
Well, I like it.
Where's the water from?
Deirdre
Excuse
doesn't
me?
like green tea. That's
the water
weird.
that you made your tea with.
I mean,
It
much
was
is a little
just
bit
normal faucet
different,
water.
but
Some people filter. I don't have the time. Besides, Lauren has the best matcha. You can't tell it's unfiltered.
Whose faucet?
Lauren's?
faucet.
I went to try to talk to her about the ghosts. She made me tea. It was better than the conversation. I took my tea to go and then ended
How
up sharing it with the
fungus.
Hardy brothers.
Yep.
I ran into them.
Boys.
Yeah, them. In the cemetery. Joe wanted to try my tea.
So you all drank the tea.
Yeah.
Why
you
would
eat
yesterday?
that doesn't matter?
Eat?
Why?
Just humor us.
A pile of fungus
Well,
that I
had
found in the
breakfast cantaloupe,
sewers.
A
and then
whole
I had lunch
cantaloupe?
at
I am
Kale Me Crazy.
impressed.
It's this vegan place.
You
Uh-huh.
got that was a
What
question?
did you have?
Kale salad, chickpeas, raisins, with 1,000 witches dressing.
Oh, okay,
Not
I'm
very-
get out of
yeah.
here. 1,000 witches dressing.
Talk.
I mean, I'm not a big tea person, but it's like a weird thing to diss over other teas.
I mean, that does seem pretty in character. For them to just be like, give us some tea.
Yeah, from my small experience with the Hardy Boys, I've seen nothing to assume that they would be suspicious of someone handing them random tea.
They're not very good at their jobs. Well, I'm assuming their job is to not drink tea.
I mean, definitely. Well, I mean, Joe would have been more likely to go, ew, tea.
Paris the accursed. We know the truth. Parry equals Paris confess. Denouement. Liars. Snitch. Did they snitch? Are they
they're a
liars or are
pig.
they snitching? What are you talking about? Denouncer. Traitor. Pumpkin. I carved that one. And Deirdre carved that one.
Do we have to call the Hardy Boys, or are they in the house?
Oh, they might be here having breakfast.
Nope. Alright, tell them they've been poisoned.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, she said she got the tea from What's-Her-Face.
Yeah.
We should go to What's-Her-Face.
I ain't sure, except that that's not on our task list yet.
But she's part of the ghost interview.
No, she's not.
She's a ghost.
No. I think you're trying to do things out of order and it's not going to work.
I think I'm trying to do things in order, and it is going to work.
The shops?
Except I can't walk forward, because that's apparently not real street. It's one thing Nancy hates, it's footpaths.
How's business?
Slow. Oh, I feel awful.
It's because you're drinking poison.
Just a couple of questions, Lauren.
Okay.
Aha!
We know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what you
That's
said.
not what I said.
You're not fooling us.
This whole
This
new
whole
age act.
modern apothecary.
Oh, you missed the
and
middle
tea
bit.
house.
That's okay. I don't think we did anything
I
last
spent
time.
an entire day in the town archives, okay? I know everything about this town. Deirdre, your family has been here a long time.
Yes.
You're related to Tituba.
Who's
Correct.
Tituba?
Yes.
And a character in the Crucible.
Aha.
Oh,
I
cool.
knew it. Tituba is kind of famous around here.
Oh, she's the first
She was
accused
the
witch.
first accused witch.
She was a slave for the Caribbean owned by
slave from
Samuel
the
Paris.
Caribbean, owned
She was
by
Elizabeth
Samuel
Paris's father.
Who else knows? I don't know. But it's not like it comes up in normal everyday conversation. So I've never brought it up. I'm not part of that accused witches organization, if that's what
So,
we used to be. And I don't know why you
Bring
think
back
this
the
is some sort of
smugglers.
Amazing.
If this game comes back to smugglers,
Tegan
I will
works
end
at the
happy.
museum. She knows that my
Don't kill herself if it comes back to smugglers, but she'll be happy about it.
Great grandmother was Tituba, and she knows that Tituba was owned by her great 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 grandfather.
it gives
Are you serious?
because you don't want Tegan and her.
I don't care at all about Tegan or her organization. You think that's the reason this shop is how
Do we know that it was Tegan's organization?
Maybe. I don't know enough to be shocked.
I'd like.
Now, you say you'd like me to leave, but instead, what do you know about
What do
Ergo?
you?
Why
Why are you?
Good, she
being
wasn't
so
going to follow through on that
suspicious?
threat.
Why are you
Enough. We're asking because we believe
Claviceps Herbaria?
What?
Oh, it's
I
clearly
had a
the...
break-in a few weeks ago. They took all my money, which wasn't much. But the funny thing is, they also took my ergot.
You.
Of course, it treats migraines and
you can also
every medicine is toxic.
Yeah,
in
come on.
high enough
Haven't you read your
doses.
Paracelsus, Nancy?
Why do you ask?
we think that the ghost sightings are related to
I don't
Didn't we
know.
already say this?
They seem so.
I thought we did.
God, the writing is not very good. Do you mind if I ask what you ate yesterday?
I do mind.
Give me a.
It's okay. Just tell us. Do you eat any cereal type stuff? Like rye bread?
I'm gluten-free.
Oh, good.
Not to my anything. Salem tap water.
Yeah, cool. The smugglers have been smuggling ergot, and now it's gotten
Yeah.
into the tap water. I'm curious about the demolition notice, but nothing
We
else.
found a demolition. I'm going to ask everything.
We found a demolition note.
Demolition.
Demolition?
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not a big pie person
So,
or a big
why
blueberry
would she
person,
have
but I
this
could go for blueberry
document
pie right
on
now.
her desk?
I have no idea. We never talked about any kind of demolition.
you sure you're not looking to build your dream home? It's
Yeah,
a great
right.
location.
No, I am not.
I understand the aggressive approach can be effective, but
Do you? Do you understand that? Do you even have any idea if the aggressive approach can be effective?
Deirdre's not doing it in a fun way.
Oh, now you're changing the subject to talk about Deirdre.
Ah.
Where were you on the night of the murder?
Ask the last two stupid questions.
We need to talk about the ghost you've
We
seen.
need to-
What do you want?
We.
I'm talking.
So you've seen them.
Yep.
John
Yes. And teach
Yeah, yep. Lots of
Why
ghosts,
did-
lots of
because
ghosts.
How long?
Ever since.
What kind of herbs do you have?
kind
Oh, sorry. No, it's not.
Yeah, is this just actually like another gas leak story, effectively?
Yeah, this is gas leaks. It's all about gas leaks. Let's have ghost witnesses.
Yes, you need to call the Hardy Boys.
All right. Call the bloody Hardy Boys. Oh,
I don't
wait.
like her.
Deidre doesn't like
Yeah,
her, so I'm
you
staring at
made
Deidre's
that
chest
clear.
instead of her face.
She
Thank you.
knows the Paris family history. She's motivated to stop Tegan from achieving her goals with the AW.
Did we know that Tegan was
There's a way
doing
to go
that?
about doing things,
Don't
Deirdre.
know.
What you did in there isn't it?
Maybe
You're
because we found some
welcome.
stuff up in a... Hey, Frank.
I can't come to the phone right now.
Okay, not Frank. Hey, Joe.
Hi. If you're hearing
Okay,
this, that means
someone Google what the heck we do. I think we just need to walk through this entire game. There's no one else to talk to. Someone hanging out in here? Oh, there they are.
Oh, there are
They're
people.
over here.
Oh, now they're calling us.
Oh, from there.
Ned!
Finally.
I'm so glad to.
Really?
Yes.
Because
Why
you
wouldn't
hate
I
him,
be?
Nancy.
Well, we haven't really been talking much lately.
I know. It's just.
It's just that you're busy with your life, and I've been busy with mine, and
Ned, I've missed you so much.
No, you haven't, Nancy.
yeah.
Stop
Me
lying.
too.
Can we go on vacation? Just you and me? Together for once?
Vacation? Well, I just got off fall break.
Yeah, I know. But next break. Will you go with me?
Of course. I'd love to. I'm there, but
No excuses. We'll think of something fun to do. Deirdre had an interesting idea I wanted to run by you.
you spoke to Deirdre? And about me?
I know. This is the craziest case. I can't wait to tell you all about it.
I'm actually really glad that you picked up. Because I really wanted to have a longer conversation with you about...
Nancy, come here.
Hang on a second, guys. We will have that conversation about everything.
But I take it now's not a good time. Listen, I understand. It means a lot that you're trying.
She's not trying that
I
hard.
just want...
I don't want to worry you with the details. This case has been crazy, but I'm working with some...
I've never heard you talk like this. Should I be worried?
No.
Nancy, just say, yeah, I may have been poisoned.
Oh, really? Both of them?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. They'll look out for you. Nan,
Yeah?
I love you.
I love you too. Talk soon.
That didn't sound like you loved him too. Just feels like this isn't even anyone's done something particularly wrong. It's just like you just shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah, they are awful. They could pull it together with some better communication. I'm not saying they're doomed.
But it feels
They
like
just
they don't
really
want
need to-
It feels like they both prefer not to be together.
Yeah.
But the problem is, usually Ned isn't like he's more like this. Ned is
It
is
feels
way
like
more
he's
just like,
given up.
oh, I don't, I don't know. Oh, I got a message.
Is
Who the heck
Tegan?
is this?
I think it's Tegan.
Okay. Dylan, thanks for getting help me find a museum. Oh, that's the museum. Okay, great. Hey, is anything okay? Sorry, everybody. Now just open up again. Hey, is everything okay? I don't know, May seemed distant this morning. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. I'm sure this is tough for her. Yeah, I was thinking maybe there was something I should do. Try not to do anything rash. We'll get to the
Ew.
bottom of this. I promise. Yeah, thanks.
We did.
Cool.
Yeah, should we stop to read that? Yeah, it is bizarre for so many years that this is the first time it's occurred to her.
Hmm.
This is taking too long. It's actual science, Joe. Real science. Ghost hunting is real science.
No, it's not, Joe.
In some circles.
I do like his voice actor.
Well, you find it?
Well, I've been testing the soil from various sites around the cemetery. So that's what I've been saying. Don't worry about him. He's digging in a cemetery looks very suspicious.
It does.
Let's backtrack.
We know.
He had teeth. Yeah, we were looking
We
for...
all
It was
know
my-
this. This was
We were there.
this was what
Resident
gave
drink
you the
expert
idea
here.
of being
Man loves
poisoned.
you were bare-
Boy, where exactly
Boy,
did Olivia
focus.
get the tea?
She had just bought it for...
What a...
No idea.
Keep digging.
We're not boys. It's just part of our name.
Whatever you say.
See you later.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we had Ned in Alibi and Ashes, and that was great.
Aha! Find the source.
Great.
Is this the source?
I'm gonna assume it's probably somewhere around the house, but
The road has complete...
you can probably ask Olivia, where'd you get water?
I feel like I already did, and she was like, I don't know, from the water shop.
The Salem...
Hey, where'd you get water? Tell me. Tell me where you got the water.
How are you...
3 times in a row?
Burn.
Oh, yeah. Nope, okay, alright. Well, yeah, I assume it's gonna be somewhere around the manor. Maybe there was a tap. Anyone remember seeing a tap anywhere? A faucet?
She would have to boil the tea, right? So she didn't need just the tap.
Oh, that map puzzle may have done it. That's a good point. Yeah, remember at Town Hall there was like a well or something?
Yeah, okay, let's check that then.
Oh, do we need to check that or do we need to just go and find it?
Maybe.
How? Talk to you.
So you reckon we should go to the house then?
I'm not sure which it would be. You can just go find it. Thank you.
See you later, boys. Boys. A spooky ghost. Nancy decided she didn't want to keep walking that way.
Still gets me every time.
Alright, so it's not around the house. That's what I'm gathering from this. But you never know, because sometimes the game just doesn't want you to walk very well.
Like for all we know, it's through the house. No, go back. It's okay.
Sorry, it's a well that's hidden under a plant?
Maybe it wasn't much of a well.
These snapdragons are
Snapdragons.
What?
Oh no, this is
A
Snapdragons.
wooden These snapdragons.
No, yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't want hints exactly, but this isn't hinting. This is just time waste avoidance. Like, right now, I'm a little bit happy to search around to see exactly how silly it is. Yep, okay.
Oh my god.
Someone has
Interact
been
with
here
this bush.
Great. That's a thing, sure.
It's rust. It's
Aha, rusted shut, eh?
rusty metal. Stay calm. Get yourself some rusty gum.
Ooh, they thought that was gonna be iconic, didn't they? They thought that was gonna be some It's Locked.
It's locked. Rusty metal.
These spots. It's covered
Covered
in
in
ergot fungus.
Sure. Okay, thanks.
Great.
What are you doing?
We found this.
It's you. You're trying to point.
Are you? No, we're not. We found this ergot in your water supply. Alicia has been poisoning
What?
you, Lauren.
But why?
Are you in... That's the
happened?
biggest
We
jump
don't know.
ever.
Oh, what happened?
But we're
We
going to
found
find
this
out.
using
Run
plans
all
that
your
were in
faucets,
Alicia's
shower,
office. So
clean
now
it
this
with
is
a
proof that
spigot for 20
Alicia has been
minutes.
trying to poison
Oh,
you.
sure.
Because there's no other way that anybody could ever know where the water supply is.
I think I'm just gonna stick to the bottled water.
Only the first person we
works
saw that
too.
did know where it is. That's the worst detective work I've ever seen.
Gotcha. Isn't it
Vegan?
like a grain fungus?
Hey,
Is it really
I'm
growing
with
metal?
Deirdre.
Good question. It is a bit Helegian, isn't it?
Me.
And then, let's try this
Go
the
on.
Grady Show. Might be going to an
Okay,
escape
just
room for
hold
the
on.
first time soon. Do you
We'll
have
be
any
there soon.
tips?
We
Ooh,
weren't fast
that's a
enough.
much more fun topic than this
Let's
game.
go.
Let's just get to a good pause moment and have a think about it. So, ideally, if you're going for the first time, I would recommend being with at least one person for whom it is not the first time. Like, obviously, that's not always something that you can make happen, but it's good just so that not everyone feels like they're flailing completely.
Try and communicate as much as you can. The biggest thing that's always a sticking point in escape rooms is when one person saw the answer and the other person saw the clue and they don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
So if you find something, tell people, be like, oh, I've got like a thing here where you can input a code, and someone will be like, wait, I found a code earlier. Talk to each other.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to look over something that someone else has looked over. Also, yeah, if you are not getting something, ask someone, specifically call someone else over and say, hey, I'm looking at this. Here's what I've got from it so far, but I don't think I can solve this, or I think I can solve this, but I don't know how. Do you see anything that I don't? Like, specifically work together. Escape rooms are usually not so packed with puzzles that everyone has to be doing something different really fast at the same time. So don't be afraid to stop and take stock of things together. That's definitely the best thing. least one other person who was really into puzzle solving. Maybe. That can depend on the room and exactly like what sorts of puzzles the room has in it. But yeah, fair. Exactly. Everything is all about communication.
You very rarely need to do hard puzzle solving for an escape room.
Yeah, and if you see anything, like obviously a real escape room, it will have decorations that are totally irrelevant, but point things out. If you think something is irrelevant, say, hey, have other people seen this? Do you think this is relevant? If not, let's just keep it in mind anyway. Like, we had one recently. It was literally one of those things of a coffee stain was the answer that we needed. And it was just so easy to overlook.
Oh, I have one other piece of advice, which is if you see a thing and it seems really complicated, assume that you can't do it and leave it until you get completely stuck. Because you may find, like, sometimes you can see a thing and try and spend ages of time solving it when actually there's a hint that tells you how to solve it somewhere else.
That's true. If something seems wildly hard,
like, I reckon if something takes you more
isn't.
than 10 seconds to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, then just assume you can't do it and only come back to it if you get completely stuck and you completely used everything else, and that might be an indication that you do need to solve it. But in general, I'd be like, oh, that took me more than 10 seconds. I don't think that's to do. I need to do it.
Also, go around at the start when if there are locks and things around the room. Try to have someone or one or two people keeping a bit of stock about what sorts of locks you've seen, so that like later on, if someone says, "Okay, so I've got 4792. Is there a 4-digit lock somewhere in this room?" Someone is gonna be able to get that and put it to a lock.
Oh man, still remember how the only escape room we ever didn't get out of was one where...
Well, it wasn't a real room.
It wasn't a real escape room.
Yeah, it was a temp show room.
It had one where every time, every single
was
code
a 3-digit lock.
was like a 3 or 4 digit code, and every single lock was the 3 or 4 digit, like, so they all matched. So every time you found one answer, you had to put it into every single thing because there was no connection thematically either.
Yeah, not great.
It was literally just, now put this in 12 locks, and hopefully next time you'll only have to go into 11 locks. It was bad.
And you say, lockdown permitting. Whereabouts are you? We're in lockdown too. Yay! But we are not saying lockdown permitting because we know we're not getting out of it anytime soon. If we wanted to book an escape room, we wouldn't be booking until December. A super hard puzzle, because you either get a puzzle or you don't. That's fair. Yeah, Brisbane, I suspected that might be the case. That's reasonable. They often have a couple, like the different types, you call them aha puzzles or process puzzles usually, where yeah, it is, for the aha puzzles it is either you just snap, get it, or you don't. I would say most escape rooms rely on those ones a little more than process puzzles.
Yeah, you don't do a huge amount of process puzzles.
What's a good example of a super hard puzzle that we've seen?
What is a good example of a super hard puzzle that we've seen? I swear we've done some that were fairly difficult.
Question. I would say anything that involves complicated map reading instructions or route finding instructions on a map.
Oh yeah, that can be tough.
Where you need to, follow certain things or like try to find a shortest path along a map and then press buttons to correspond to that route, things like that. I find those ones quite tricky. Anything that involves a lot of reading, because while I certainly love reading, when you're under a time pressure, anything reading goes out the window. Yeah, the processing is just gone. But yeah, I don't know. Super hard is interesting. Man, you're getting such good tips here. Pandemic permitting, first one late September? Fantastic. Yeah, there are some puzzles that are hard because, they're a bit sloppily put together. That's always true. Or they're just long and exhausting. But yeah, for the most part, if you're doing a good room, you'll come out of it not really feeling like any of them were hard because they end up so satisfying and they make so much sense that putting the word hard to them feels a little wrong. But even if they were hard to figure out, it feels, I don't know, it feels weird. You generally don't know anyone near you that shares your interests. That's really frustrating. We are lucky in that regard.
Sounds to me like you should hang out with people online and play Escape This Podcast.
That's true. If you get addicted, is there a place you can find good rooms? People who specialize in reviewing, I tend to find them very trustworthy, like TripAdvisor and stuff like that, where it's just the randos doing it. Not so much because they're often first-timers. But if you find like specific people who do escape room blogging and things like that, they'll be fantastic. If you go onto the Facebook Escape Room Enthusiasts Australia and New Zealand page and just type in Brisbane, I'm sure you'll get plenty of recommendations. They've never steered me particularly wrong.
I'll tell you what's also a good idea. Escape rooms are never very much in actual competition with each other. So if you do
That's
a room and you like the room that you do, you should ask the people at that escape room, like the owners or the people running it, just be like, what are some other good escape room places in this city? And they'll tell you the ones that are good, and you can trust their opinion because you like the room that they made.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't worry about it seeming rude or anything, because like you've just played their game. They know you're not going to play it again, so they want to send you to other good rooms. So that's a great idea for your local area.
Yeah, that's also fair. People who are in the escape room thing are generally very supportive of each other, and they know what's good. Lobby has sort of a mini room with little puzzles. I think we've done like one like that, and yes, that's fantastic when they can do that. Most of the escape rooms around here just put things like Rubik's Cubes in the room, and those are not at all representative of what's actually going on in the escape room.
Yeah,
they're just to show off if you can do a Rubik's Cube.
They put a bunch of puzzles that you would never put into an escape room. Except for the one time when they had the same puzzle in the lobby as they did in the escape room.
But yeah, like, where was it? Ransom at Social Escape. Was that just like the Unity? That's just the Unity thing,
I just got freaked out because you couldn't see it on... Oh no, you can see... Can you see? Can you guys see a weird little blue dot here?
There's a blue sort of cubey thing in the middle.
Right here?
That's okay,
Yeah,
you are more than welcome to derail this game. That just looks like a Unity focus thing.
Yeah. Sorry, it gave me the opportunity to make a cup of tea, so it's all fine. Alright, let's what are we doing?
Yeah, Social Escape Ransom, we had to do a lobby puzzle that led us into the room, and that was a good escape roomy style puzzle. That one was nice. We haven't done any rooms in Brisbane. Haven't been to Brisbane since getting into escape rooms, which is horrifying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been that long. Half my family lives in Brisbane. I just haven't been there. Really would like to at some point when we can. Oh, good, a character's missing. That sounds like Endgame.
Yeah. I came home from lunch from the museum and she was gone. Do you have any idea why she would leave?
Do you have any juvenile record?
Tinder? Surely that would work.
Had it expunged.
Surely.
Someone found it.
The newspaper highlighted an arson incident.
What a
If I were on Tinder and I saw that.
Missing.
So what you're saying is we need to start our own app called Puzzler?
Put her away.
May never gave an alibi because she was protecting someone.
May never gave an alibi.
Yeah.
Jason Danforth.
Oh, wait, the creep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before she disappeared, I admit I read through her phone. She left it in the living room, and why would she do that? They used to be friends when they were younger, but grew apart. I guess they still kept...
You met your wife at a puzzle hunt? Oh, that's so nice. I didn't know that.
I didn't meet
That's
you
lovely.
at a puzzle hunt.
No, let's go with they didn't exist yet.
Rude. I don't think I was that into puzzles.
Really?
When we met.
Oh, dang.
I think I kind of like puzzles. I wouldn't have called myself a puzzle person. Honestly, I don't know if I would have called myself a puzzle person before we started the podcast.
Really?
I think I probably was a puzzle person, but I don't think I would have called myself a puzzle person.
I wonder.
We suspect Alicia Cole was poisoning Lauren Holt's
We
water.
suspect Alicia Cole was poisoning
Supply,
Lauren Holt's
by the way.
water
Body supply.
It's possible she's an...
It's not true, because I was the one who set
Oh.
the Hawthorne house on
Oh, that
fire.
was easy.
Mystery solved.
It was an accident.
We
I
did
was
it,
looking
everybody.
for the will, the Francis's will. I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find it, so I just started tearing the place apart. And I was in this... Why didn't... I have no idea. I'm so sorry. What did I think?
We need to find May.
Please,
If
you find her, I
Yeah.
will turn myself
The
in.
script is not very
You
good.
should
What
do
was
that
that? We need to
anyway.
find May. Yes, find her.
can't
We should find her.
believe
If you
this.
find her,
Why
like,
didn't
what are
you
you
say
talking
something
about?
Sooner. Were you planning on having May take the fall for this?
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
Really? After everything she's...
I know. I'm sorry. I was hoping it would all just fix itself, blow over. They have nothing on her, so they can't blame her for it, right? I thought we could both just get away from it, but...
Started in
you
81?
I don't understand why.
Damn.
And I didn't want to
Yeah,
risk my
we
work.
met
We're
in...
80.
Yeah, 1980.
No, we are 80.
Oh, we are 80, and we
You
met
should
in
be
80.
ashamed.
Deirdre, we need to go. Is there any info you can give us on where she might be?
I know she has secret hiding places around town, but I don't know where they are.
We will.
Sure. Oh, what is this now? What's happening here? Ghost?
The storm got worse.
What the heck was the point of this? What's going on?
What?
If we need more rain right now.
We're going wherever May is, rain or not.
Is this because we've turned
isn't
sound
going to
effects
stop
down or
us,
something?
right?
Because
Oh, maybe.
you may have turned sound effects down.
Hey, what's going
Is
on?
this zombie walking
Did
into
you
the
just
house?
open the door yourself?
Tegan set fire to the
Did you have-
Hathorn house, and May is missing.
What?
I need you and Joe to just stay with her and make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Our first arrest. Private detectives can't arrest people.
Citizens arrest.
Wait, you're going out looking for her? The storm is getting bad, Nance.
Eh.
Time's up.
It's
I need to set these wrongs right.
Be
it's a
careful.
storm that apparently
What am
has
I not?
existed already. I remember laughing at the rain last time, but I don't remember any word about it being a storm.
Hey,
Wait
for me.
Nah, I've had
This
enough
is
of
the storm that we're scared of going out in?
Us? We don't work well together. Everything about this is wrong.
What are you talking
What
about?
is this dramatic
We just
third
solved
act?
the crime.
Yeah.
This is
I called you
nothing.
because I needed
This
you
is
to
paying
connect
off
with May
nothing.
To prevent this
Well, like,
from
what part of us
I am
working
not-
together didn't
I
work,
could-
Deirdre?
She was avoiding
Maybe you
me.
could have set up a
One
moment
thing
earlier
I
where
wanted
us
from
working
you,
together didn't
you
work.
couldn't deliver.
Deirdre, that's not fair.
You know what? It's fine. If we split up, we have a better chance of finding her.
Oh, now we should
Agreed?
split up to do things right.
Side by side?
Yes.
Side by side?
Ooh.
Side by side!
That was not a good delivery. I'm so sorry.
I don't think we did anything with...
No, wow,
No.
it's all up. That
Nope.
was okay. I was trying to forgive the game, but nope. That was a storm getting worse with no
They couldn't
change.
have had, like, the sound of thunder?
or a flash,
A flash?
anything. Oh, we
A
can't even
crash
talk
of
to them.
drums, a flash of light.
We can't talk to
My golden coat
Oops.
flew out of sight.
No, seriously, we can't talk.
No,
to
we don't want to talk to people,
them.
man.
Weird.
I think we need to... Yeah, we can't talk to anybody. We're meant to just probably walk out the door that we just
All
came in.
right, let's walk out the door.
Wait, hold on. Unless
that
there's a clue in here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah, thanks.
What's this?
Yes, we know.
Oh my god. Here, what's up? Gonna head out to the house. Oh, you can be her.
Gonna head
Wait,
out to the
seriously?
house?
It burned.
Exactly. You want to come? Hello? No.
You know I don't go there.
Right. Thought you'd be over it now. The house is barely standing.
I'm so sorry.
Just think you'd get over it if you came with once. It's a cool place.
When they
Think
say
about
it gets
it.
colder. Hey, you okay? Saw the papers.
What do you think?
Want to meet up? Even this? What is this?
I'm going into hiding. Meet me there.
In this weather? Didn't you see the storm got worse? Hey, you there? I'm coming over. Meet me outside, okay?
Jen will click on it later.
Oh, and here's Tegan.
'Cause it sounds much nicer than what we're going through.
I've been to the museum today.
As usual.
Hey, please consider talking to Nancy and Deirdre. They're here to help. You don't have to say much, just something. I'll talk to you later.
What is this picture of a sad woman from behind? Ooh, photos? Camera? Phone? Alright. That told us. That gave us no new information except for the fact that maybe Jason Danforth is outside right now. Is that his car?
Deirdre's convertible.
I don't think that is Deirdre's convertible, but I'm
What do
assuming
I-
she...
Oh well, let's go outside.
Wait, puzzles.
Nope.
Wait, maybe we can get into a room. Yep, that's him. So that wasn't Deirdre's convertible. Good work, game. That was Jason Danforth's car. He's just standing in the rain like an idiot.
In this weather?
Let's talk in the street.
Hey,
Detective lady, you shouldn't
You
be
shouldn't
out
be
in the rain.
It'll ruin your makeup.
What a
What are you
weird thing
doing
to
out
say,
here,
man.
Jason?
I should ask you the same thing.
I'm looking for May Perry. She's gone missing.
When we write a
You
Nancy
never
game,
told me you were friends
can we
with
make the
May.
men not creeps?
Let's
Yeah.
talk in the car.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Imagine if they were normal people. Well, maybe creepy is
May and
normal.
I have been friends for years.
You never mentioned her.
Since when do I have to tell you everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not at all,
Missing?
Nancy.
She's not
You've
missing.
barely spoken with this man.
She told me she was hiding.
We know.
Where?
I think it's about time you head back to wherever you're from.
What is this town? There's no town here. Where are we?
Where are you driving me,
Yeah,
Jason?
you drive me to back to wherever Nancy's
Who
from.
is this guy?
All right, get out. I have to go.
You're going to kick me out in the rain? Wait. There is something in here.
What do you mean there is something in here? What are you
What?
talking about? Oh, plane ticket to
no,
Vienna.
He went to Vienna.
Rotate. Global travel.
Ah.
Bingo.
Yo, what do you think you're doing? You can get out of my car.
Steal the car,
Just
Nancy.
met over
Oh.
Tumblr.
Man, this storm is bad.
Yeah, solid.
Oh, this is interesting.
This is how you do it.
Turns out
you
we
like
were in
things.
Austria at the same time. What a strange coincidence. You didn't happen to visit Mosam Castle on your trip,
Proud to motion,
did you,
Nancy.
Jason?
Oh, okay, yes. I was in Austria, and yes, I was at Mosam Castle. Oh, this wasn't
We've got
supposed
some
to happen.
thunder.
Who bought the tickets?
What?
You flew first class.
Alicia Cole.
Oh.
See, these are stories.
How did we meet?
We were both on a beach and didn't want to go in the water.
That's true.
It was a beach birthday party and all our friends were in the water and we were not.
How did you meet your best friend?
Who's my best friend?
I have no idea. Ooh, you're gonna say it on stream? Ooh. Oh, they're all gonna, the other friends are gonna get so jealous. Did you steal the evidence too?
Did you steal the AW Explorer?
I want my lawyer.
Explain.
Sure. Who is your? It's Alicia. Jason.
She's not going to help me, is she?
You can get another.
What is going on?
What?
Yeah, I stole it.
Like, what was
from my
that
dad's
conversation?
office.
Why
It
wouldn't
was
you not?
easy enough.
Why would you not
I
help
just
him?
lock his door, like, ever. And then I gave it to Alicia. My dad's gonna kill me.
So.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yep.
Does Alicia have the book now?
Actually, no.
Where?
It's somewhere.
You need.
I don't.
You need to.
I don't have.
Actually, my first best friend in year 7 was pretty much exactly the same way. Everyone just thought we were the same person. We looked nothing alike, but apparently it was enough.
You had the same energy, probably.
Am I supposed to?
You want?
Yeah.
I don't.
Why though?
She knows about my financial situation. Once she found out, she squeezed and never
You want
let
proof?
go.
Yes.
Threatened to
Well, I
tell my
don't
father.
have any proof.
Jason,
Sorry,
you
I
committed
sounded
a
like I
crime
did.
in another country. How bad?
I know.
Why would
No idea. Yeah,
you haven't mentioned?
She has
You need to tell me where she is, Jason.
in the tunnels underneath Salem. Go to the Little Liberty statue and light it up. You'll see the way.
Thank you, Jason.
Promise me you'll find May. It's not safe down there with
Why
the
is he
rain.
not doing it?
Why don't you?
I have to look for my dad. Tell him what happened.
What
Sure
are you
you do.
You
talking
can do
about?
that.
I'm not a good person, okay? I'm scared. I don't want to go down there, not in this weather.
I'll find her. Come on, dear.
This really needed something.
The phone of private
I
investigator
can't
Deirdre
believe
Cannon.
how
I'm working on an important
unemotionally
case and
investing
can't
they
come to the
made
phone right now.
this.
But if you have any information you'd like.
Shoot.
Oh, Frank Hardy's.
Yeah?
You heard from?
No.
Well, I know where.
Underneath
Meet me in the cemetery.
the cemetery? Okay, we'll be.
This is more important. She's not going anywhere. And Frank, don't tell her about May. I don't want her
Copy that.
I love he's clearly,
Hey.
like, he's been standing
here.
in the same room
What
as,
do you need us
as
to do?
Tegan. And on his side of the phone call, he's like,
umbrellas
what,
or-
May? She's underground? Meet you at the cemetery?
Or just
Okay,
stand
I
here
won't
wait
tell
for
Tegan
instructions.
anything.
Thanks, guys. Jason said there was some way to open the
Yes, he-
light.
No,
Dark.
no, Nancy, you don't need to read the
it's a
thing that
metaphor.
says bring light to darkness. You need to remember that
The
he
light is
told
the
you to
truth,
light
and
it
the
up.
Darkness is the night.
Like,
I
he
don't
said,
think we need
could you
truth
light
during
this?
business hours as well.
No, I need a source of.
Did you? You didn't. We don't.
All this ghost hunting.
You know, I think I remember seeing some.
Yeah,
Great, sure. That's gameplay. Got a message, maybe. Hey, see you later. And back. Hey, Nancy. I can't believe. Imagine we had to wait for this whole conversation. I'm so glad we figured out the whole leave and come back trick.
Please come talk to me. He
Sorry, good number of Keegan. Hey,
can't, she can't spell right. Okay, great.
Shop. Musimu. Sorry for bad spelling. Too much cola. Okay, no worries. I'll come by. Thanks. Wow.
Yeah, Magpie, that's not a bad way of going about it. I definitely have had my share of good party conversations that way.
Hey,
Nancy.
Olivia, I'm done with tea. Gave it up. Now I'm just straight cola. All the sugar, all the caffeine. I am wired up like a 10,000 volt power line, but I have not seen one single ghost today.
This is human.
That's hey.
This is
yes,
how people
can
are.
you do me a favor? I found something, and can you give this to Tegan for me, please? We used to be really good friends, and maybe this will.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
I found Olivia's photo. What does it look like? Whoa, there's a creepy ghost.
That's
the
creepy.
one I found before.
But on the back,
Wait,
this one says.
it's not the same. There's someone else here.
Creepy.
Younger. Looks like they're hiding.
It's May.
Who could possibly be younger?
She burnt down their place.
Wait.
Oh gosh, I don't care. Okay. Aren't we also stealing some lanterns or something?
Yeah, weren't they outside?
Yeah, that's what they said. Oh, this music suddenly sounds like Donkey Kong 64 music.
It does a bit.
Lanterns. Do you mean here?
I don't know. What did they mean?
Never looked at that before.
No.
So when he said the lanterns outside the museum, he was lying?
Yeah, is that what he said?
The Salem Museum.
Did we skim that badly?
Did he say?
Was it inside? I swear they said outside, but...
Oh, you're so creepy, lady.
Oh, those are some lanterns on the floor for sure.
Oh.
But not important to us.
Yeah, there's lanterns everywhere.
Do we ask her?
Hey, Olivia.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Great. Reckon now it's like, oh, but we haven't lit it. Now you gotta go find the candle store. Alright. Oh no. Come on. Are you kidding me? Okay. Nancy! Well, we're coming back, everybody. We're getting there. Hey, puppy, what you doing? What you doing over there? Hello? Hello? You don't want to eat any pills? Because you love being infectious? I mean, you have taken a lot of antibiotics. You might be fine. But still.
He hasn't finished his course.
Eat it! Eat it! This game takes a long time to load as well. Alright. What was our latest game? If we have to go through all that again. Achievement unlocked Open Sesame. That's a thing. Oh, it saved as it crashed.
Oh, okay.
We got the lantern, we're in the graveyard.
Bring light to darkness. That
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
can't use that here.
I want to give it to her. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, don't click the hand, you click the bottom of it. The
Sure,
armpit.
click the elbow. Okay, and did that do something?
Made lots of
Sounds
sound.
like it's doing something.
Alright, let's see.
Sorry, what do we need to look at, Nancy? Her skirt.
That's a
Look at this place.
That didn't quite work.
Hey, guys, hold on one. Hey, I'm at the entrance.
You're...
Yeah,
Look.
it's okay.
No, it isn't.
Deirdre,
Wait.
Too bad, Deirdre, you are.
The arson that caused May's burn.
Oh, what fun thing.
I was supposed to watch her.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Yay.
She left, and I didn't even notice. Ian was with her friend. Well, I can't talk to her anymore. And now she won't talk to anybody.
Deirdre,
Thanks.
Cool, thanks, Deirdre.
bring light.
Okay, what did we do?
Whoa.
Whoa, what's happening? What? Was that it over there? To the right?
Is this it? This is it.
Oh.
Come on.
You know, very well done. Glad they showed us her skirt.
Again? How? How does that get through playtesting?
I don't think that the people who are making this game played this far into it.
one misstep and we might.
Deep breaths. We have directions to follow.
We have directions to follow?
Everything will be fine.
Eh?
Where do we get directions to follow, everybody? What the hell
What?
is this? Where did this come
Whoa,
from?
whoa, 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 what?
Did we miss something?
Where did this come from? Like, that looks like we've stolen May's phone.
Yeah, that's
But-
definitely May's phone.
What?
When? Where did this come from?
Yeah, but what?
And which way is north?
Who cares?
Seem right.
Oh, okay, he'll just tell us, I guess.
This seems right.
Okay.
Right. So that was north, I guess. This is now west.
Was it? Because we did. Yeah, fuck, screw it.
You know what? They'll tell us,
Are
apparently.
you sure this is?
Wow.
It's like they knew that it was an impossible thing to do.
We're on track.
So you just don't need to. Great, easy. Oh, I didn't hear what that one was.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Nope. Well, I don't know what just happened. Did I turn around?
This doesn't seem right.
I don't know. You're going too fast for me to even vaguely keep track.
Okay, this is horrendous.
This doesn't.
I know, but I can't figure out how to go anywhere because the movement in this game is terrible. I think I'm now going back.
This doesn't seem right.
I think you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Am I?
Yeah.
This seems
Okay,
right.
this seems right.
Yeah, that was just the very first one again. Okay, so now wait. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Stop. Alright, so now you have a choice.
We're on track.
So whatever direction that was. Because I don't know where you are in the instructions.
This doesn't seem right.
Why would you do this? I wanted to turn around and go the way that's directly behind me, and I
You
can't.
can. There was a specific point between their heads.
Getting closer.
I don't know which way we've just gone. I haven't kept any track of any of this.
This doesn't seem right.
Alright, let's go. What was off to the left?
Ow! My ears! I'm deaf.
Sorry. That one got away from me.
Hey, did you hear that?
What? Ah! What is it? Jeez.
Sounds wooden. Like a door? It's coming from that way, but the directions go this way.
We're on it.
Wait, our cell phones don't work down here. And that sounds really angry.
It could be May. But if we go that way, we might not be able to find our way back.
I'm not invested and I don't care, Nancy.
We'll follow the signs.
Okay, good luck.
Wait, what does that mean?
Joe! If you guys get in trouble, just scream. I'll be able to hear you.
Wait, am I Joe now?
B.
Yep, I always am.
Oh, I'm now playing Frank Hardy, everybody.
Okay.
There's a W. Oh, they had letters on them, apparently. So it wasn't about...
No, that was just an AW. That's an AW.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, north I move.
Yeah, there was a left you could take.
Except follow the signs, I meant follow the AW signs. Saw an AW there. There's an AW.
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
Yes, for...
So...
Yeah.
And it's in...
I know what you're asking.
Great, there's one there.
Darn.
Pick everything up. What?
Oh, there's one.
Okay. Can we look at... Oh.
Can we look at?
Yeah, could we look at it? It looked like it was unobservable. Not anymore.
No, now there's a stupid Joe in front of it.
Yeah. There's one up front.
Nice.
Okay, no, we just say nice. Alright, we were doing the thing there apparently.
Okay.
Great. That was the thing. That's the
This
game.
looks like it might be a puzzle.
I mean, I'm playing both of them. I'll handle
it. Hi, my name is Frank Hardy. I'm with my brother Joe. Do you need any help?
Yeah, this is the puzzle. Whoa.
Yes. Doesn't anyone answer their phone anymore?
Deirdre?
Deirdre.
Oh, Deirdre? I apologize. I meant to go
Thank
Deirdre.
you,
It's
Captain
Deirdre.
Obvious. Ugh. Okay, guys. I need you to get in here. I'm being crushed. I need your help. Fast.
She's being crushed?
I don't know.
Locking mechanism prototype. To create the key, all 9 parts need to be properly assembled. The resulting icosahedron is then set into the lock. Key is modeled after the common convex type with 20 regular faces. Parts can be hidden or distributed to make sure the door is only open to all owners. Single parts missing the icos. Okay.
Hold on, Deirdre. Yeah, I don't know. We got...
Oh my god. What does this mean? Wait, what? Oh, that's wrong.
Ow, it hurts. Hey, what's taking so long?
We're being timed.
Alright, well now...
Ow, it hurts.
I do not yet have any knowledge of... Oh, there's now 2 in there. Oh,
Swap those two, maybe?
Hurry.
well, I didn't really do that
All
puzzle.
of them, right?
Sure. It's some sort of lock.
Okay, put the
Come on.
icosahedron in
Is
it.
that even...
Hey guys,
Got it. We're coming in.
That looks good. Where it just sort of half sank into the wall like that. What is this game?
Grab her.
Okay.
Grab her.
Oh, that's got some animal stuff, so it'll have to do that
What
thing we
the
found.
heck are you doing
I don't know if that's
down
true.
here?
I'm
It's
fine.
got star signs and
Thanks
things.
for asking.
Are you okay?
Well, we heard saw lion and
leg.
ox and
Yeah.
stuff, so.
It's just bruised, I think. I'll be fine.
I thought you were dying.
Well, I could have died if you hadn't saved me. I would have been trapped down here for days.
I don't
and starved to
care.
death.
Where are
No, Danny,
we?
this is called
We're in
fun
Hawthorne
riding.
House. I came here to try and
See,
find
it's
the
like,
will.
oh, you thought she was getting
That was
crushed,
a
but she
secret
wasn't
entrance.
getting crushed.
The rain is really doing a number on what's left of the place. I managed
Don't
to
you
get
get
past
it?
the stairs,
It's-
but
Why aren't you
that
skipping this
bookcase?
dialogue, Billy?
can't.
Well,
Oh.
I'm just
This is
glad
incredibly
you two
important
were here.
dialogue that can't be skipped.
Who knew that old furniture is really heavy?
Everybody, Deirdre.
Not for me.
Deirdre.
Man strength.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
You know,
Why'd you come watch us play this one?
I bet you this is where Abigail was kept.
What do you mean?
Imagine all the bad memories of this place.
That's not all. Look down.
Look down. Really? You thought I hadn't noticed this thing? Check my phone. Solve pressure play puzzle. Okay.
Don't move.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
It's a puzzle.
Captain Obvious.
These symbols.
Look around, Frank. Maybe.
Oh.
Sure. It's good game physics graphics.
Yeah. For some reason,
We kept this letter.
you came to me midwinter, so that'll be one of the things, and made each day feel brightest. Like a lion, I care for my new cub, even though sometimes she can be stubborn like an ox. In the month where spring stirs,
Yeah, I get it. It feels important. But
well, I'm saying like,
Wait.
I like riddle.
Oh.
Stop daydreaming.
okay.
so it's like these are we got elements in the middle: water, earth, fire, and air.
Yeah, but as I said, there must be a key somewhere in the room, like that book right next to Deirdre's feet,
Oh, yeah.
so that we can actually know what the symbols are.
Hey.
Let me see. Ah, it's a riddle. Probably.
Cool, thanks, Deirdre. Okay. Yeah, water, fire, earth, and air.
Great.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. Now we got the times. Yule is winter solstice. Imbole. So it's the end of winter. It's held halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Ostara.
Easter.
So it's dawn, spring equinox in the northern hemisphere where light and dark meets a perfect balance. Is the spring equinox meant to be the mid-year? I don't know. Celebrated on May the 1st, Beltane marks the halfway point between the spring equinox and summer solstice. It's time for livestock to be released upon summer pastures. Luther, perhaps the oldest of traditions, gives praise to the summer solstice, longest day of the year. Something like that's a mid-year, right? Summer's in the middle of the year in
Yep.
America. Whatever the hell that is, marks the beginning of the northern hemisphere's harvest season. Autumn equinox, Marbon, Samhain. Cool.
All right. So should we just look for special words in that note? And
Yeah. And on the
like
basis
a-
that we know there is elements, individual dates, symbols, and times of the year, right?
Yeah.
So you came to me midwinter,
Mm-hmm.
so there'll be one that's midwinter.
Great. Winter solstice.
Do we want to make a note of all these somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
In this book?
Sure.
Are you alright to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a pen?
Nope.
There's a... Oh, wait, there are pens. Here's a bunch of pens.
Who can say? Who can say, Nancy?
Ah, I got a pack of pens. I can't open it.
There's one on the table.
Okay, get a pen. So we've got midwinter.
Okay.
Made each day feel brightest.
I saw there was one of the constellations had the brightest stars in it.
Oh, okay, cool. Go for it. So midwinter, brightest. Lion.
Yep. Ox.
Ox.
Spring stirs.
In the month where spring stirs, I revealed your heritage to you. And on the day of Samhain, we remembered our ancestors. Now I wish for you to choose. Make this house your home.
Alright. That sounds like it.
Okay.
Okay. Which of these is midwinter?
Alright, so midwinter. Not Sam. It might be the
Is
first
that
one.
just Yule?
Yule. Alright, so we're at Yule.
Okay, there was a brightest star one. I think it was on the previous page. Last one? No, due to its many bright stars, but not sure. Saw the word bright. Did we get anything with the elements?
Nope, not that I saw. Alright, well nothing says anything about bright stars, so maybe ignore that.
Sure. Alright, Lion,
So
Leo,
we go
presumably.
Leo, which is the monocle.
Sperm.
I went for a monocle.
I've always called that one the sperm.
Well, that's your problem. Then the ox.
There is no ox.
Taurus.
Oh, I guess you can call that an ox.
Taurus is an ox.
Whatever.
I think.
Yeah, it says ox right there.
Yeah.
Great.
And then spring stirs.
Beginning of spring, Imbole.
Imbole.
And then Samhain.
Alright, well let's see what happens if we do that.
Was there really? Can we check the note again? Nothing about any elements?
None of the elements, nor about those precise dates either. You came to me midwinter, and you handled me like meat.
Okay. Sure.
There doesn't seem to be anything. Alright, so let's give this a crack. So what are we doing?
I don't know. Yule. And then
Leo.
nothing for brightest, so maybe just Leo. Nope,
No,
okay.
we died.
What are you doing?
So there's something for brightest that we aren't familiar with.
Each day feel bright. Does
yeah,
that mean
okay.
the summer, the...
Yeah, one of the date things.
Yeah, maybe it's Litha, the summer solstice.
Why would that make the days get brighter?
It's the day. It's the brightest day. It's like the day with the longest sunlight. Let's try Litha there.
Okay,
So Yule,
sure.
Litha.
Okay.
They moved down.
Oh.
Yes, we all saw it.
Oh, okay.
This machine is awesome. It's like a giant lock.
So then, Leo.
Well, why Leo again?
What do you mean why Leo? We haven't done Leo yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, reset.
Okay, Taurus.
Taurus.
Another circle bites the dust.
So now we need
Let's figure out the
days,
next one.
Okay.
not things.
Cool. Okay, so which of these dates would be the start of spring?
Hey Americans, what's the start of spring?
When does your spring start? September? I see a 9/21.
Was that no? Wouldn't that be the start of the autumn?
Oh, crap,
going
you're
into
right.
winter.
That's our spring.
Yeah. So
Damn it, March. Okay,
March.
03. 03/20.
3/21, and then
Samhain.
Samhain, which is isn't that like October? Is that Halloween?
Oh, I didn't catch it. Sure.
This place is going to come down on our
Nope.
heads.
No. Okay.
Okay, check it. End of harvest
Beginning
season,
of
beginning of
winter.
winter. Okay, so in like December, November, December.
Okay. So we wanted March, and
11 or 12. 12/21.
Watch your
No.
step.
No? What? What
What?
are your seasons?
Hold on. No, I don't want you. In the month where spring stirs, and on the day of Samhain, remember our ancestors. I swear that was 10:31, so maybe that's not spring?
But that one's working fine for us, isn't it?
Maybe, or maybe it's just when we put in 2 if they're wrong, it throws us off.
What are we doing wrong here?
Yeah, what are we doing wrong here?
Can you check the book again? Harvest is September. Oh.
Okay, we'll do a different Samhain day.
Oh, wait, I think that said halfway. You kept reading. It says beginning of winter, but then it says, no, now it's halfway between autumn and winter.
Well, halfway from the autumn equinox and the winter solstice. Sure. Whatever, we'll just put a different date for
Sure.
for that. So we're thinking, what, September?
Sure. Why not?
Oh,
no,
you died.
Okay. So not that one either.
Don't move. Yeah, I'm not moving.
Sure.
Alright, you're Litha.
Yeah, we know.
Captain
Okay.
Look around.
Leo,
Move
Taurus.
Yes, we all saw.
This mission. Another circle bites the dust. Let's.
What a start of spring could be April?
It's the 30th of... That's just not when spring starts, is it?
I mean, we don't do our seasons like this anyway.
Can someone just literally Google not the actual answers to these questions, but what the game thinks is the answers to these questions? Because it doesn't want the things that it's asked for.
Wait, no, I mean, keep it open.
Oh, okay. I was looking at what it was asking for again to see if there's any difference in that wording.
Yeah, March 20th.
Yeah, someone just get a walkthrough. It's not like knowing the actual answers matters. It's just knowing what the game thinks the actual answers are. Then we can backform what they were thinking when they put the puzzle together. Samhain marks the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. It is the year's final cross-quarter day. Now halfway from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice.
They want February and October?
We did that. That was the first thing we did.
We didn't do February.
Oh no, we didn't do February. Why February? Alright, February. Maybe that's when spring starts.
The start of February?
Yep, spring starts in winter.
This is going pretty good, actually.
Did you ever doubt us?
And I don't know, they set everything on fire, so it's probably fire.
Sure.
Don't answer that one.
Let's try fire.
No. I mean, read. It says what they represent.
No, we all know life has many facets to this house. Like water, it flows and changes the passing of time. Any life can turn those boundaries with fire. Passion becomes something different. Hanging last like fire ranging is enough to feel setting down into the stillness, the safety of a home, like the resting earth below is of equal value. The unburdened will move again. For after rest comes the temptation of adventure, like the air that surrounds us. We all long to feel free. That looks like
And
all
what
of
did
those
she
apply.
Be free.
Be free. Okay, air. Which one was air? Up triangle with the lines in.
Oh, we're meant to press 2? What did it say again? I only saw one thing. Choosing home and then being free.
There's earth and
What was? I don't remember what Earth was.
home.
Okay.
Maybe we've done them in the
Yeah,
wrong order.
definitely.
What are you doing?
We did it!
Sure.
Good job, everyone.
That's how months and seasons work.
Yeah, spring starts in
Take
February.
more time to celebrate, and we'll have
And
the
that's why
ceiling
it's
joining
such an
us.
easy puzzle.
Oh.
Hey!
Hello.
Welcome, you found us now.
Sorry, we weren't.
Where did this house come
What?
from?
Yeah, sorry, we're not very in the happiest of moods while playing this. How's Australia treating us? Well, we're in Sydney in a
Something moved.
very
This is so
long,
exciting.
very poorly handled lockdown, so it hasn't been great.
This is a puzzle
What are we
box.
doing?
We found the will, everybody. It was a puzzle
Oh,
box.
the will is in the house, I see.
Will is in the house. We found the will. Everybody, we found
Through
it.
here. I know it.
Oh, and now we've also found her dead.
Okay. Also, that's how you transition, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very, very good. We found the will. She's through here.
Man, a hidden smuggler tunnel art
something.
studio? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
May, can you hear me?
My head.
Oh, she can hear. That's good.
You were unconscious.
Yeah, we've been in lockdown for, like, since late June. It hasn't been going great.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Very demoralizing.
I think you have a concussion. I'm gonna move you over to the wall, okay?
Is that what you do?
Unhurt. Unless you move
Okay.
it really fast.
Okay. Ah!
I don't think Nancy moved her at all.
So she was hit on the head and she's got a limp. That was a really bad hit.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, game.
You should probably lean against the wall. That's the whole stopping the
Yeah.
hitting of the head thing.
How did you find me, Jason?
Your sister is real. We need to get her. Wait, not yet. Jason told me he brought a book to. If it's here. Oh.
Alright. I'm now playing as Nancy Drew.
Oh, you just finished Chronomaly? Oh, I'm so glad. Ah, good on you. I'm glad you think so. Cause yeah, writing time travel, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm good. Chronomaly's good fun. Is that like the first arc that you've listened to, or is it just one that you just happened to finish now? Alright. Academy of Arts.
Oh wow,
Dear May
she's going
Parry,
to a
on behalf of the
Waverly.
Academy of Arts.
Amazing, great.
Oh.
She's artsy. Hello, yeah, woo.
Thank you.
Jason and May must have. Jason
Yeah,
and May.
Jen, Billy's just finished editing your episode.
Movies, band, movie.
Stop signs. Oh,
What's this old chest doing here?
that's a TV.
This isn't a chest. It's a puzzle box.
Oh, why? What is this?
At least it looks like a real puzzle.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Like,
cool.
I mean, literally a real puzzle. That's not great, but okay.
So we want, like here, bottom left can have a circle at the bottom and a square on the left. So it can be this guy. Oh, sorry, what did I just do? Is that it? So it can be that guy. Is there anything else that it could be?
Which one are you looking at?
Bottom left. So circle at the bottom, square on the left.
Not that I can see. Alright.
Okay, so it is unambiguously this one here. Done. Oh, this is so much fun. Finally. Square at the bottom, circle on the left.
There's
But an
one up
inner
there.
circle. Okay, there's one here.
Yeah.
Anything else? We want
Not that I can
inner
see.
square, inner circle. Yep, just this guy. Brilliant. Okay.
Outie square.
Outie triangle, and outie square.
Okay, I can see one.
I see none on that side. That one. Is that the one you saw? That's it. Okay. Oh, I'm a bit sad that these are completely unambiguous.
Yeah.
Inner squares, outie triangle on
I
the
see
left.
one.
This guy?
Yeah. At least it's real.
Oh man, yeah. I wish it had been a bit different. But
All three connected arcs. We've done a fourth connected arc now.
I don't think we'll ever have guest detectives for Solve This Murder.
Yeah, solve this murder. It seems like a fun idea to have guest detection things, but it is such a hard show to create. I think it can only exist when it's just us messing around on our own. It's way too hard otherwise. I think, yeah, that one for the right. first one. Triangle, so it could be either of those. Oh no, that's a circle. Howdy, howdy. Oh, super hard to write. Ah, cool, nice. So you did chronomaly, but that means you've still got what Alice found to go as a connected arc. Yay.
To think I had to follow you all the way from Austria
it's
to
so hard.
finally get you back.
Sounds great. Really. Are you done yet?
All right, May. Let's get
I think I haven't done it.
Nancy.
Stop giving us achievements.
Why did you come down here? You know what? You don't deserve any of this. Neither did those
Sure.
people back in
This is something we're
1692.
invested in.
We're just going
Yeah,
to
you've still
leave
got
her
the
down there?
Alice arc.
She can take
We
care
had
of
good
herself.
fun with the Alice arc.
You told yourself when you climbed down into a burned out house on your own?
Oh, who's
What would've
this?
happened if we hadn't come
Ooh,
along?
it's Alicia
We
Cole,
have to
maybe.
get this will to the judge by the end of the day. Otherwise, this whole thing was for naught.
And if Nancy
As
and
humans
May are stuck in
say.
those tunnels much longer,
Yeah, when did Deirdre turn into a
actual
character
deaths
from
on our
Dragon's
hands.
Dogma?
And if we go down there, it's going to be
You're
all
writing,
of us.
running one. Oh
May,
my
while we're
goodness.
here?
It's ridiculously hard, right?
Nancy's here?
The only reason I
They
got
never
into
do
this
what you think
case
they're
was
gonna
because
do.
I care about my cousin, okay? But this is what we have to do.
How long does it take to make an Ellen
Believe me,
episode?
I don't want anything to happen to May.
or
Difficult
Nancy.
question, depending on what you
Nancy
include in
either.
that. I'll get to that in a
Fine.
moment.
I'm trying
we
to
didn't
do
get the
one
pancake
right thing
achievement?
in
Damn.
This whole mess.
Oh no.
Every turn we've been lied to.
And I'm sick
Have
of being
faith.
lied
Lied
to.
to. Now I am taking this to the judge's office because that is what Nancy would want me to do. Listen, I may not always be
Listen,
her biggest
I
fan.
may not always
but
be her
if there's
biggest fan.
anything I know about her,
But you see,
it's that she's going
I'm
to get herself
Deirdre.
and May out of the tunnels safely. So you can either come with me and wait for Nancy, or get lost down in the tunnels. Your choice.
Or just do anything else.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. Well, oh gosh. Oh, I can't say.
It's never happened.
It's never happened before? Apparently it's happened every time it's rained, according to other people.
There any other way out of here?
Yes,
I don't
I'll
know.
use the AW key. Do I have to go through here? I guess so.
We have to.
Oh, okay. So Nancy was like,
Come on.
oh, I got ghosted.
Yeah, they're being very poisoned right now.
The ghosts. Oh no, it's caving in. That's a dead
That's
end?
blocking. That's okay. I like this idea.
Oh, I'm back here. Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
Mate, drowning.
How did you do that? No, that's back the way he came.
That's all.
What?
Keep. Well, this is pleasant. Just keep moving. But don't worry about me.
Okay.
We did it, everybody. We escaped from all those ghosts. It's kind of reminded me of a scene from every now and then. Parts of this game, the way it's animated, the way it looks, really reminds me of Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
Which is a bit sad for a game that came out
can't see a
15 years
thing.
later
Yeah.
than Vampire the Masquerade.
You're not wrong.
But it really does. The way it's kind of the character animation, like the way those ghosts were flying at us in that hallway, it's
Yeah.
very Vampire the
I very
Masquerade.
much agree.
Actually,
Isn't the sequel to that coming out at some point?
yeah, I think so. It's one of those ones where they got the original people to write it and then they fired them all. So presumably it would be terrible because people were coming on trying to write it with passion and then they fired them for not being
Who's coming?
soulless enough.
What do you mean?
I know what I did.
Mate, what is this? What are we doing?
I don't understand.
They cursed me. That's what they're saying. No.
Okay.
I think you have an open wound on your leg, and maybe it's making.
You saw them too? I didn't mean to. I just wanted to scare them.
Wait, I saw a picture of Tegan, Lauren, and Olivia.
Said they were going to contact Salem's ghosts at midnight. Which is...
You want...
I snuck out. Past year.
Did they have...
Yes.
You almost died, and you took...
It was my fault.
We know this. We figured all this out. It's boring.
The water is poison.
I didn't know that she did it on
deliberately,
purpose,
yeah.
but
There.
Also don't care.
No. She was
Sorry, everybody.
She was
I
still a
usually
small
enjoy these a
child.
lot more, but man, this one is just... It was an accident.
It was
You were
neither.
all just kids trying to stay out of trouble.
It's not...
I promise.
Yes, please.
This is bored again now.
It's a solid wall.
Okay, I need some light apparently.
Looks like an old... Should try to light up this cavern as...
We need to find a match.
Needle... It's...
Anyone got any
Talk to
matches?
May again.
Oh, she's got matches? Good.
What?
Oh,
May?
lovely.
Only... Did you get...
Not that hard to work that one out, I guess.
Seems like a...
We all... Let me guess.
You are feeling...
What are we doing? Shush.
May?
Yeah. I was here year 6. Cool.
You remember all that good strange. Very few people... A mystery for...
There's something about it. Can you just...
Okay, cool. Alright.
Still works. Should try to light up this cap. There. Yes.
Alright, we lit up the thing.
Got it.
Now we have a wooden
That
feather.
fits into the... Abigail.
Huh.
Can't use that here.
Why would you?
Abigail would...
Because it's an AW.
Of course.
Alright, I like this.
Not as elegant as my lockpicks, but just as...
Great.
I am just...
Let us read the note first.
I am just a shadow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. Let's see what happens if I try to put... Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
This box can...
Go look at the weird thing on the wall again.
Stuck. Stuck.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I know this sounds strange, but...
Like...
Yeah. My scar, it hurts. Do you bleed?
Okay.
Yes, I just mean... I don't think it's premonitions. You have this... And... I don't know. I used to... That I can't
This is
believe.
pointless, everybody. What are we doing? Okay, so I shouldn't play with it.
Stuck. The wall seems
Okay. I am something about a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Still work.
I don't know. All the shadows just look like shadows. Which shadow are we supposed to be looking at?
Well, is there an AW that's in the shadow? Doesn't seem to be. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's
Stuck.
another one as well.
There's a buttload of them.
5. Really? I just see 5.
Some, at least one over to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Stuck. Can't move these by hand. Need some... Huh. Huh. Something's different
Okay,
about
sure.
the note.
Sure. Touch the
Just
candle.
light it on fire. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, great. The
so
fourth
it's-
one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
Here goes nothing.
Great.
Nope, all good.
Right one.
With this game, all hints are constantly solicited.
Got it.
If this game had made any sort of indication that this was a thing to do, then yes.
It's covered in
maybe holding a paper over a candle would be something I would do, but that's just not even what the game shows us. What? Oh, okay. Like, that even when we did that, it didn't show us holding paper and seeing the shadowy writing appear. Like, it just said, oh, you touch the candles, and now the note has different stuff written on it. Are we just trying to make it symmetrical or something?
I think so.
This is associated activation, so
Yeah, we should probably be
ever
taking
want to write it
notes.
down? Yeah, they're putting in some moderately okay stuff at the end, but it's just been so spoiled by what's at the start that it doesn't matter.
I did it, everybody. I solved it. Key. Quam. That's how keys work.
Yep.
Hooray, let's do it. Let's get out of here.
You actually did it.
I mean, these last little puzzles
get
have
outta
been
here.
the best parts of the game.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite puzzles for Nancy Drew games, but they're definitely the best parts of this game. I don't know, it's just like the people they got to make this game.
What is happening right now?
That was me trying to open a door, maybe. The people that tried to make this game, like, I don't know how they... Because they're not good at the dialogue writing.
I'm fine.
They're not very good at the puzzle writing. The story
Yeah,
itself doesn't
us
make a huge
too.
amount of sense.
We found the
The gameplay isn't
No
very
need to
nice.
recap. Let's go.
Like, it's not like... I don't know what they did
Nancy.
to
Are you all right?
Deirdre,
get someone to
you,
think, yeah,
Frank,
we'll
and
get
Joe
you to
wait in
build
the
the new
hallway.
Nancy game.
Don't
Like
let
these
anyone leave this
the
office.
people who made it.
My pleasure.
You know? Because they've kind of gone after
Judge,
third-party stuff. It's just like...
we need to talk.
What is
What did they do to convince someone that, like,
urgent.
yeah, we can do the
Yes,
Nancy Drew stuff?
it
But they
looks
didn't
like
really
it.
get the characters
Is it
or
a
the story
confession?
or the dialogue or the
Judge,
puzzles
we've been here all night. I think it's time we retire.
Nothing.
or the look
You're not going
or the
anywhere.
style of gameplay with...
Excuse me?
It's very
Your Honor,
strange.
it's become clear to us that Miss Cole has been the perpetrator of numerous crimes here in Salem, including attempted murder.
Maybe.
Murder. Judge, please.
That's a very serious claim.
Yeah, luckily nobody in this town needs
And
evidence.
this is a serious case. People's...
This is very cute and all, but we have to do adult things now. So run along.
I have proof.
Do you?
And it's all related to the Hathorn house.
Oh,
What? You can't be serious. Judge, this is...
we have spent most of this evening going over
Nancy
all
games typically
possibilities for
don't
how to
do
decide
a
the rightful
denouement
owner of
because
this
they know
house.
that we've
And
already
you've been
done it all,
very
so it just gets
adamant.
covered in her
State should
letter
have
to Ned or Hannah.
But if
Yeah.
Nancy has any evidence to add, I'm willing to hear her out.
Unbelievable.
We desperately want to write the next Nancy game.
Oh, yeah, that's a plan. We want to try and get in contact with the people at Her Interactive. Just be like, look, can we just write and design your next Nancy
Really?
game?
That's curious.
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, PB&J is not a thing here.
Yeah, we don't
But
do that.
yeah, what they would be warm? That is odd.
Alicia,
Poisoning.
after interviewing Lauren Holt, an experience...
Well,
Yeah,
that would explain.
wild.
And that woman wasn't her.
How do you know
You said she was poisoned. Wouldn't that have?
that you know how...
I'm not answering these questions. I happen to be well versed.
I don't need to do that. Because I...
Yes. And are you going to arrest?
Is what?
Of course, I have a map.
So you admit it.
I was providing my client, Lauren Holt, with that option. Yeah.
I brought up the demolition with Lauren.
What? She must have forgotten. Because of the poisoning you claim she's been.
I mean, yeah, that's a very reasonable
That has to
point.
be it.
What about flooding the tunnels under Salem in the past hour? Your coat looks pretty soaked.
Yeah, your
Water
coat.
is wet, and it's
Yeah,
raining
it's raining.
outside.
All of
Are
Alicia's
you
defenses are
satisfied
very
with the
reasonable.
ridiculousness of this yet? How much longer?
It all does seem.
That's not even circumstantial. It just sounds wrong.
It's just not evidence.
Yeah, we'll think about question.
Oh, we got a new trivia question.
Yeah.
Whaling? I have a fake whaling related trivia question.
Oh.
What game, or what series of games, are set in a fantasy world, in which the main source of energy is whale oil? All of this fantasy world is powered by whale oil. In a series of video games that are whale oil powered. It's like whale punk. That's my trivia question. Which large it is Dishonored. It is not Star Trek.
Oh,
Dishonored is a whale punk game.
Oh my god, I've forgotten that.
Everything you do in that game is powered by whale oil.
Huh.
Alicia was responsible. I spoke with your son.
Jason is a grown man.
Alicia lent Jason her car.
Yeah.
So what did?
How?
I gave him.
And how did he have?
Look here, on the wall, an access code. I want apologies, Judge, but your carelessness is the reason this happened.
I doubt that.
I found this in 10 seconds. You left it out for anyone.
Miss Cole, anything?
Alicia, I've never. How did you?
I heard the judge.
I found plane tickets in Jason's car.
Order? How did I order little Jason?
Jason had.
I don't really know.
He's in debt. How did he buy a first?
Because I pay him for doing errands for me.
I admit, I don't know how.
Call the airline.
Imagine if you could just do errands for somebody and earn enough money for a
Call the airline.
round
They should be
trip
able to check the payment.
first class
I
ticket to
bet you it
Europe.
was paid by Alicia Cole, credit card. There's no way Jason would have that much cash to buy a first class ticket.
He obviously.
So, you would. If the card is still active, I doubt that he stole it.
How large?
Thousands of dollars.
Miss Cole, if this was a court of law and the police were asking for probable cause, I'd be hard-pressed not to allow it. Do you have anything to say?
I told him to get rid of those tickets.
Now I'll
Your
have to
Honor,
kill you.
Your son is a real idiot. Truly, a world-class moron. He couldn't even follow simple instructions. I would have had better luck writing them in crayon. And this? Seriously?
What's
This is the kind of
happening?
stuff I have to deal with? I went to law school. I have 3 degrees. And now I have an arsonist, 2 ghost hunters, a wannabe detective, and her assistant. Hey, what?
Hey,
no!
I know.
Trying to screw up my plans.
All the people you pointed out are the reason you're going down.
No. The reason I am going down is that this stupid little town is stuck in the past.
She's maniacal and
Oh,
evil.
my great-great-great-great-grandmother was accused as a witch. I want repayment because I'm lazy. She loved me so much that I want this disgusting ruin of a house for free so I can run my
This is
luminous
called motive,
tea
everybody.
grocery store. That is what pathetic looks like. A bunch of whining, moaning little people whose worldview is infinitesimally small.
Why, Alicia?
She just said it. She hates you
Why?
all.
Because I wanted to do something for this town. I care about Salem more than all the Olivias and Tegans and Laurens combined. I care the most. We should have leveled that old house a long time ago and built new houses. With all that land, we could have a real
I'm just
community
picturing her as
here.
Tina Fey right
We
now.
could bring in new business that isn't completely reliant on stupid,
Doesn't even sound
scary
unlike
stuff.
her.
I am talking about economic development on a level which Salem has never even seen.
And who would be the owner of these new houses?
Well, after knowing this case inside out, it wouldn't be hard for me to get the land out of the grasp of the
Thank
state.
you. Thank you for
After
all the
I've done
plan.
for this community,
Because we didn't have
some
any
recompense
evidence.
is
We
in
had
order.
nothing.
So thank you.
You're saying you poisoned Lauren so you could build and own a housing complex.
Do you realize how much money is in real estate? And give me a break. I was just scaring her.
They weren't good
told you
enough
I know
at
about
coming up
biology.
with a
She was
motive
never
that
in
made
any
her sound like a
real
bad
danger.
guy, so they just had to go,
Alicia, I
rah,
should
real
never
estate
get-
money!
I'm a
There's
landlord!
no way you could control the dosage that Lauren ingested. You could have done irreparable damage.
So what? I live here. I work here. I am a member of this community.
Oh,
this
damn, she's
town
right. We
needs
can't.
me.
There's no. You can't arrest someone if they're a member of their community.
I already have the papers, and I am taking them to the state office. And none of you.
Why do you think we're not going to stop you?
Because you can't prove anything.
Oh, who's been
No
recording
heir
this
to
secretly the entire
half-born
time?
estate, and none of the evidence detective
Deirdre goes,
profile
well,
will
actually.
stick.
So you admit to all of it?
Yes. Now get out of my way.
The police are on their way. You can wait here for them to arrive.
Why did the judge just mirror him?
Unbelievable. I only wanted to make Salem.
This is highly disturbing. I am shocked. Very shocked.
Why
at
would
what
you
has
think it's
occurred.
unbelievable?
Miss Cole will be held accountable for her crimes. I will make sure of it. But as much as it pains me to admit, she is right.
I won't be able to make sure of
We
it.
do not have a legal heir.
Yes, we do.
Here's the will. Yeah, okay.
We found Francis Tuttle's will, and I believe the will supersedes all other claims to the property. Unfortunately...
Okay.
No one forgave me when I made a mistake. Break the cycle, right?
May had...
You're sure?
Because I have a...
Yes!
Tegan Perry is... Yes. Tegan went looking for the will, and accidentally...
Has it?
So it was.
Has it been fun?
Has it been fun? This game?
No matter
was an
how
accident.
much
You heard her.
I have disliked some of
Was
the
it an
other
accident
games,
that she illegally
the only
trespassed
reason
on
I've
the
ever
property to
wanted one
begin
of them
with?
to end was because I felt
Or
like
that
the
she
streams
attempted
were
to steal
running a bit
illegal
long and I was
document
getting
for her
tired.
own
This one,
gain.
I've just wanted the game to be
not just for
over
her.
Yeah.
the
It was for the
entire
accused
time.
witches or
A noble cause.
I was really
It will have to
hoping
be
that I
adjudicated.
would be fun and
But
different
I
and not
will
hate
take
it like
everyone's
everyone else
character
No,
does.
but in
into
fact,
consideration.
I'm not giving it any.
I will be lenient,
Like,
but
I'm not giving it the
just.
leniency that some other people are.
Judge,
Really
did you
not.
ever enter...
Well,
So you just...
a case.
There was no case. Because
Miss True?
you deserve as much respect.
Nancy.
Ooh, nice,
maybe
Nancy.
we-
This is
You
the best
made
part of the
this
game.
poor girl's life a living nightmare because of something she did when she was young. She was a...
Well, that.
You know, this town has a
That's
history
very
of judges
nice of you,
behaving
thank
without
you.
sound jurisprudence. And I would expect that after 300 years,
But my concerns are not unfounded.
I'm pretty sure we've been standing in this
think
office
she-
for
he is...
8 minutes
A
at
judge
least
is
now.
supposed
I
to
feel like it was
judge people on
1:30
their
when we
actions
came in
alone.
here.
La 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 la. Come on. Move on. Who are you going to write a letter to, Ned? I mean, Nancy? No one is at home waiting for your update. We did it.
We're not done.
Say goodbye.
Why?
We always promised that a secret was the most important.
What are you
thing in
talking
the
about?
world.
We
What's
would
wrong with
never
you,
break
Jason?
a secret.
Yeah, you don't break a secret, Danny.
If Nancy hadn't found me, well, still, there's a good person hidden.
Come on.
You may go away.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Good. Good.
You didn't have
What? I told...
200 hours community service.
What was that? Who's the...
I think, do you have remorse for not sticking up for my sister?
Why is the music so loud?
Lauren deserves you. Don't be so surprised. She's had a tough... You did... Yeah, it hasn't all... We had... And they told you. I would tell myself...
The tunnels mattered, but it wasn't even about smugglers.
No, it wasn't about the smugglers. You didn't even get the smugglers, Danny. I'm so sorry.
I am a little concerned that we never found the book.
Anyone know where we got that weird northwest west thing that we didn't have to do because
Oh,
they just
yeah.
told us what was correct?
We'll just have...
Yeah, were we supposed to do something for that and the game glitched? Or what happened there?
Not the house. Salem.
This time?
Doesn't sound. Look, we had our.
You're welcome.
You did get Tegan off the hook. Don't get used to it. I can hit.
Didn't I just talk to you?
Just
The celebration.
no. Well, yes, sure, but
I understand things have been tough.
you are. I'm going to art school.
And hey,
Yeah.
Right.
Good. Get out of this town.
What are you people doing here?
Sure.
hey there.
I can't believe Alicia would do this.
I'm sorry.
You have no idea how.
I'm just...
And who do we have here?
I I thought you were the only...
There's always room for another witch in the coven, Nancy Drew.
I have always wanted to write...
Nancy.
Of course.
Hey, shouldn't you... Oh, yeah. Have you thought about it?
The Hardys and Drew Detective Agency.
Guys.
Oh, sorry, if.
I'm gonna have to...
It was great.
Let us know what you think.
Is that it? Can we leave now?
Oh, Ned's gonna break up with us. Come on, Ned.
I got it. Ready? Austria. Yeah, I know I was just there, but I didn't really get
We
to
don't
enjoy
get
it
to
much.
even listen to him.
I feel like
They
there's a
forgot
lot
to
more
record his
exploring
lines.
I think
left
they
to do.
did.
Did you know Schönbrunn Palace has 1,440 rooms? Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can stay there. I'm sure we could find something close by. Yes, I promise. No cases this time. Just the two of us.
Nancy
over.
Drew. Midnight in Salem. Her interactive Mipumi Games Toy Box Entertainment production. Creative director. Yeah, see, Mipumi is like... Yeah, Mipumi did kind of everything. Final Stories all was mostly Mipumi.
Dialogue writers Bennett
Ooh.
Smith and Emma Beebe.
In addition to, I mean, yeah, they're just... Oh, thanks. Oh.
I thought it wasn't the Snapdragons.
Wasn't it Snapdragons?
Semper ubi sabubi.
Ah, thanks for the 10 bits,
Thank
Semper Ruby
you.
Sabubi.
I don't know. Snapdragon leaves? What are laurels? What are laurels?
Yeah, laurels.
Okay. Wow. They couldn't even program that in any nice way. That felt like a glitch.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Extras. No, I don't even want to. I'm too scared.
Oh no.
I don't care. Quick, get out of here. We're gone. Oh, we're done, everybody. Oh my gosh! Now, that's the question. Was this better or worse than Stay Tuned for Danger? I enjoyed Stay Tuned for Danger more.
At least I mean, yeah, again, the things that made this game bad were completely and utterly different from what made other bad Nancys bad. It was completely and utterly different.
Completely.
Like, the Nancys I can put into their own nice little neat category where in the bad ones, they are bad Nancys. But this one, because it felt so much like a different game, it suddenly was shoved into my all games pile. And therefore, all of the things that made me angry about it are things that would make me absolutely go on a giant, furious tirade about any other game. So, like, it felt so much worse holistically.
Yeah. Like, even ones like I really didn't like Final Scene. But I liked the Final Scene stuff when it was happening. Final Scene was bad because it was like, for every 10 minutes of Nancy Drew that you got to play, there was about 35 minutes of wandering up and down the halls trying to find out when you could play more Nancy Drew. That's what made that bad. But the actual bits of it, other than the final key thing, were fine.
I mean, no, they weren't all
They
fine.
were, but they were
yeah,
okay.
it still felt like a Nancy. Therefore, it had Nancy charm.
It had,
still.
the story was at least, the characters were interesting, the story was
Yeah.
interesting, the dialogue was fine, the puzzles were puzzles.
This one was just a wasted opportunity for everything and stuff that was bad that no game should have bad.
Yeah, like
how is the sound mixing this awful?
Yeah, the sound mixing was bad. The dialogue was bad, so I didn't enjoy listening to it.
I didn't hate Carpet
Oh,
Cave.
we didn't
I
hate
know that
Carpet
some
Cave.
people do, but that's interesting.
But I don't know. It's like we didn't even get stuck so much. We just didn't know what to do and just sort of went, I'll just talk to people forever. And when we found the solutions, there was no feeling of like, oh, I see what they were doing. It was just like, yeah, may as well be. Why not? You know?
Do we want to rank them now?
Rank all the Nancys?
Rank all the Nancys.
Do we have that capacity?
I mean, we just need a list of them, and then we put them in order. Maybe we can put a Word doc on screen or
All
something.
right, let's get a list of all Nancy Drew games. list of Nancy Drew games.
Might want to put the OBS over on the right again so we can see them.
All right.
Okay, let's do this. Oh.
Thanks, OBS.
Nope. Oh, we can't do that. We can't see the chat.
What the heck just happened, OBS?
Oh, there it is. There's the maximize bar. Wow. Yeah. Nope. It's dying.
We broke everything, everybody.
Oh no. Are you still here? Chat. Are you still here? Nope. It's all frozen.
Okay. I saw something.
No, the stream is literally frozen. Oh nope. Yes. It's still going.
Cool.
Okay. You'll see the list in the morning. Awesome.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Alright, he's still there. It's all good. Oh no, they're all gone. Okay, can we get like... Okay, here's the wiki, which is the list of Nancy Drew games.
Great. Untitled 34 game.
If I copy that into like a Word document... How does that kind of look?
I mean, messy, but we can work with it.
Okay, here we go.
Cool.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump us back to here. You can see my Word document.
That's tiny.
I mean, is it?
I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to read it easily.
Well, I'll make it bigger.
Oh, we have 454 followers. Thank you. We'll get on that.
Okay. I don't need...
Yeah, you don't need any of this stuff.
Alright. So, what do we got? We got Secrets Can Kill. Whoa, why would you do that?
Because it's all hyperlinky and upsetting. It would be better to rewrite them.
You think?
I mean...
Well, apparently.
Yeah, I type fast.
Okay.
It would be easier.
So, you take over. I don't really know what you want.
Okay. Remove there. Let's open up a shiny new one. Put it over here. I'm just going to write them out. Okay. Can you read?
Secrets Can Kill. Stay tuned for danger. We got Message in a Haunted Mansion. We got Treasure in the Royal Tower. We got The Final Scene. We got Secret of the Scarlet Hand. We got Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. We got The Haunted Carousal.
Pause after this. Oops. Okay. How about we rank these ones in order and then we start adding more?
Okay, well, let's have a look. We've played all of these. So what are we thinking?
Yeah, well...
Why would it... Why? Sorry.
Too many things open. Select all and control access. Yeah, we could do that, but that's okay. I reckon we can do it this way and it'll work easier. Okay. So...
Dumb question. Should this be an Excel document instead?
We could, but that's alright. Okay, so... Out of these ones, I think I know which one I want at the top.
Ghost Dogs.
Yes, I want Ghost Dogs at the top, right? And please, if anyone in the chat has any memories of when we played this and things that we really liked or really made us angry that we've forgotten about, please let us know. But out of this, I think it is unquestionably Ghost Dogs. It was the first one we played. The puzzles were not patronizing. I was freaked out by getting lost in the woods. I very distinctly remember that. But, you know, that's a staple of Nancy. I can't hold that against it. And even things like hunting for worms, I don't remember being.
It was a little bit annoying to have to do like the constant walk, like retrace your steps just to because there was a random chance a worm would be in any individual screen. But overall, I liked it. I liked the characters. I enjoyed the concept of the mystery as well.
But...
I liked that it was like it's a ghost story. It was very Scooby-Doo. It was like it's a ghost story. There are ghost dogs. Wait, there can't be ghost dogs because ghost dogs don't exist.
Yeah.
And then you uncover a whole smuggling ring and a whole big thing. I liked it. I had a lot of fun.
Day-night mechanic that seemed like it was going to be intimidating at first, but I think
it worked out pretty well.
The only thing that was annoying was the day music when you started a new morning. I remember being really annoyed by that music.
I like the puzzles. I still remember the
they were
puzzles
great
game. Like
puzzles.
I remember the
that was very difficult associated activation.
Yeah,
puzzles
associated
all over
activation.
the
There was the ones where like you have to get the dogs based on the description into a picture. Yeah, I really quite liked it. I thought it was a great game. Classic puzzles.
Get better, Magpie. Sleep, get better. But yeah, Ghost Dogs, definitely at the top of this one so far. Alright. Now we can either try to go for second and third or whatever, or we can go bottom as well.
Well, let's go. So far, we can see that it's this and then this.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for danger. I think is
Wait,
worse.
What do you mean, secrets?
Sorry.
Oh, I see. You're just saying, just count the first
Yeah,
two.
so if we just look at these,
Yep,
and it's
I see.
like, where do we place the next one?
Yep, sure.
Stay tuned for danger.
Under.
Under, it's definitely under.
I think I want to argue that Stay Tuned was my worst one out of these ones.
I think that's true. Message in a Haunted Mansion was not that good.
It was okay. It was clunky because it was old.
Clunky because it was old, but also like,
was
what was the
alright.
story of that?
Yeah.
Like, what happened in that? We've played it so recently, and I couldn't tell you what it's about.
Someone was poorly renovated. They were trying to open it up as a B&B, but accidents were happening.
There were accidents happening.
And
Someone
the dude was
pretending to be a
secretly living
ghost.
in the basement.
Yeah. But what was the character? There was some characters.
I had to tie an iron to
like
a
an
dumb
old
waiter.
actress or something. I don't think it's
Old
very.
actress?
Yeah, there was like some.
Oh, you're talking about the history side
Yeah,
of things.
the
Was
thing
about.
who the ghost was meant to be. I don't remember any of the puzzles from it. I don't like it, but I think it's. But I didn't hate it, so it's better than Stay Tuned for Danger.
Yes.
But I think it's worse than Secrets Can Kill.
I agree. I was very satisfied with
I like
Secrets
Secrets
Can
Can
Kill. Some people really don't like it, but I was comfortable
So we're
with
throwing
it.
that
I
in
liked
here,
it.
right?
Yep, sure.
Great.
Royal Tower.
Treasure in the Royal Tower.
People really like Royal Tower.
I didn't like Royal Tower.
I was really angry at that one the entire time. That was the first one where I was really impatient for it to be done. The first time that happened was Treasure in the Royal Tower, and I feel like I may have upset some people in the chat by not caring about it and having no investment in it.
True. But, that being said, it introduced us to the ridiculous writer lady.
I don't care about her. That's the thing. People really care about her and they like this game because it introduces her. I don't care about her at all.
But Danny, remember how much chicken she ate?
I don't care
What
about
about
how
the
much
scene where you
chicken
go
she ate.
into the library and he's like comes in, you're like, oh no.
Do you remember that we had to in-game wait several hours, if not days, for something to charge?
Oh,
For
that
someone's
was
camera
right.
battery to charge?
That was pretty silly. But I still think it. Do you think it's better? It's better than Stay Tuned for Danger because that's terrible. Is it better than Haunted Mansion?
I think I liked Haunted Mansion more.
You liked Haunted Mansion more?
I think I liked Haunted Mansion more.
What do you think of the chat? If you had to place Tower, I mean, you guys, you're all weirdos who like it.
Maybe you remember how we reacted to these games differently. Maybe I'm getting rid of some of the Haunted Mansion hatred.
I don't even think I hate Haunted Mansion. I just don't care about it. Like, I can't remember it. I don't remember. Can you name a single puzzle from Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, you'd have to tie an iron to a dumb
Oh,
waiter.
no, it had that horrendous... No, I'm putting this above Haunted Mansion because you didn't have to do the place the wooden bits tangram puzzle.
I certainly did do the tangram.
It was
The first
impossible.
time it sucked.
It was impossible.
But the other times it was totally fine.
I want to put it above Haunted Mansion.
Okay, what were some puzzles in Treasure in the Royal Tower then that we can compare to, huh?
Well, there was one bad one. There was a random, you should just remember this elevator door puzzle. That was terrible.
That was the thing that randomly changed every
Randomly
time.
changed every time. And so you had to figure it out every time and it changed. That was actually really bad.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened in Treasure in the Royal Tower? You went out skiing.
Did you?
See,
I
and
don't
there's
think
like
you
a
ever did
garden.
go outside.
Was there a garden outside in Treasure Royal Tower? Like a slightly overgrown garden that you had to go to? It would send you out. There's like a statue that had to point at something.
I don't even remember. My God.
Oh, tell you what.
I thought we were never allowed outside. You're equaling it at the moment.
We'll figure that one out later.
All right. Final scene. Didn't like it. Didn't
Wasn't
like
good.
it. I think it will go above Stay Tuned
Yeah.
for Danger because it was atmospheric.
Do you want to worse than these two? It wasn't good.
I was
We
furious
got
with
very
Final
angry.
Scene.
We did. I think it's a better game to remember than to play.
Yeah, I'm sure the second time you play it, knowing a little bit about what's going on and what you have to do, it plays fine. But the first time, it is horrible.
Scarlet Hand.
Scarlet Hand was the first one we got through in 2 sessions.
I liked it.
It was chill.
Had the vampire.
Some people don't
lots
like
of fun
it
puzzles.
that much. I thought because there's a lot of walking around and fact finding and things.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty chill.
I really liked it. I'm putting it just below Ghost Dogs.
Really?
Better than Secrets Can Kill. I enjoyed it more than Secrets Can Kill.
I liked Secrets.
I liked Secrets Can Kill. I like Scarlet Hand. If I was going to replay one of them, I'd replay Scarlet Hand.
I think you're right.
I like the characters more. I like being in the museum. I like learning stuff about things. I like the educational stuff.
There was Sunny June.
Sunny June. It was fun. I really liked it. Had a vampire. That's the best.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
Haunted Carousel was also quite good.
I liked Haunted Carousel.
I liked Haunted Carousel.
Now,
we've lost half. That's the only one we lost some recording
footage
of.
Now, I think that one gets high ranks because it ends with you throwing jewelry in someone's face.
True.
That was a great moment.
It's a fun setting. It's nice to go around like a carnival setting and go through the rides and do all that.
You couldn't go through them quite as much as you'd want to.
I remember there were some issues as well with like... I didn't enjoy... I feel like there's some stuff that I thought was going to play out in a certain way and I didn't enjoy the way it played out. Like, you find like his old music or something inside the carousel and you have to put it back on, but then there wasn't like actually a puzzle. You just sort of did it and it wasn't really a puzzle. And I feel like there's a couple of things that felt like there should have been something they weren't. The security guard kept having his arms disappear. That was fun.
That was fun.
I like the hotel thing. I like Haunted Carousel.
It has some charm, like leaving your iron on and burning the hotel down. That's fun.
Yeah, right? Some fun failures.
It also had some annoying, obnoxious things like key cards that you have to use constantly.
It is clearly... Oh, and the artist guy who was just like a weirdo.
And the engineering lady who was sort of a quack.
Yeah, and then she turned out to be the bad guy, I think.
I thought he turned out to be the bad
guy. He turned out to be the bad guy.
Oh, we had to cut pieces of wood. That was really annoying. Oh, there was something where
we had
lathe.
To lay something down. That was weird.
I feel like that was annoying.
So you want to put it between secrets and message? Or do you, like...
No! Oh,
or is it better than Secrets?
Can Kill, but it was
Secrets
pretty
Can
good.
Kill was fun. See, this is the issue. Let's put it below Secrets Can Kill.
I don't know.
All right, then put it above it.
Maybe
I secretly kind of wanted to put it above it.
Yeah.
All right, next one is...
All right, put the document back up. Let me list a few more.
Well, we can just go one by one now. We can just place them one by one. Which is what we're just doing anyway.
Okay.
So after stay tuned for... where are we up to? We're up to...
Danger on Deception Island.
Danger on Deception Island. Which one is Danger on Deception
Whales
Island?
Rule.
Oh, the whales and the clam chowder.
Yeah.
And the lighthouse.
People like that one more than I liked that one. There were some alright things, but there was a lot of stuff like that we wanted to do but couldn't do in the right order.
I
and then
felt
we
like,
had to identify pieces of wood.
Yes, I feel like there was a lot of stuff where it went like,
a lot.
logically we should do this, but the game doesn't want us to do it yet. I think, so the question is, for me right now, the question is, does it go above or below Haunted Mansion Tower?
Maybe one above.
I think it goes above.
Yeah.
All right, so above that, we're putting in Danger on Deception Island. Okay.
Oh, wait, there too much boating around. Oh, you're right. Oh, that canoeing was awful.
Oh, yeah?
Don't you remember to get to anywhere we had to like navigate around the different boys on our canoe? It was really bad.
Oh, was that one? Was that?
Well, we had coordinates and things to work with as well.
Well, then I think it's firmly sitting where it needs to, and things are stuck in above it. Like Secret of Shadow Ranch. I like Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Secret of Shadow Ranch. Again, everyone puts that right up the top. I wouldn't put it right up the top.
But it
had some things that annoyed me.
I think... I know, it did, but I liked it. And I think on this list, it's definitely better than Stay Tuned. Definitely better than Final Scene. Definitely better than Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Deception Island.
Yeah.
Better than Secrets Can Kill.
Do you remember the ending?
Of Shadow Ranch?
Yeah.
Who was... it was the cook, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's... but the whole thing of needing to go through the ancient ruins. We had instructions for which doors to go through for the ancient ruins.
Ending.
But then it turned out, no, you weren't supposed to follow the instructions, or you missed the puzzle pieces that you picked up along the way.
That was
You were
annoying.
supposed to go the wrong way every time.
That was very bad. But I liked it. You think worse than Secrets Can Kill?
I feel like Haunted Carousel and Secrets Can Kill didn't have endings that spoiled the rest. Like, I feel like putting Shadow Ranch under Secrets Can Kill is Nancy heresy, but in terms of how happy the game's made me overall, I think it's true.
But I like the... Oh, no, I like the...
There was also a lot more where we weren't sure what we were doing and sort of floundering back and forth and things that didn't quite make sense for us in the ghost town. It had some great puzzles, but also some annoying stuff. Like that thing where we just had to... That weird slot machine where we just had to make...
Oh, you're right. No, yeah.
Team.
Slot machine, get out of here.
It had some dumb stuff.
Shadow Ranch. All right. If you disagree with us, we don't even care.
Yeah, I think there was some stuff in Danger on Deception Island. I'm forgetting how mad it made me at the time.
What happens to Bob the horse? Nancy's horse. It's fine.
Aw,
Turns out.
Bob.
All right, next we have Curse of Blackmore Manor.
Top. I want it to be closer, but no, I just remember loving that game. I don't remember, it was early enough that I don't remember specifically being stuck. I'm sure we must have been, but I don't.
But even when you got stuck, it was fun.
I felt great. There was so much going on
Little
the
action
entire
stuff,
time.
so many puzzles. They all made sense.
Puzzles everywhere. They're all different. The one puzzle that didn't make sense. Oh my god, what was it? When you were in the passage, I think it's when you were moving stuff to manipulate the statue to scare Nigel out, maybe.
Oh, and you couldn't see it.
But it just seemed to be sort of random what you were doing.
Yeah, that was the one, but that was like the one bad point.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think Blackmore Manor has everything that any Nancy Drew has, and I think it's also usually the best example of that thing. Like finding the ghosts. As you walked around, you had to find the little picture of the ghost. That was great fun. As a little search
dumb
puzzle.
but hilarious.
Sliding down the thing and trying to throw the ball as you did.
I'm still proud of that.
It was a great. I think it is the best example of all the things
fact
Nancy
that they
Drew
used
does.
a slide puzzle that was a very different, really complex slide puzzle.
Ooh, I don't remember the slide puzzle.
That was the one where you had to take that was the poem written on the tapestry, I believe, and then each of the symbols from the tapestry corresponded to one of the plates above a doorway, and it was that weird shape above the doorway.
That's right. I loved that
one. That was
one.
amazingly challenging.
Blackmore Manor. If you ever only played one Nancy Drew, you would have to play Blackmore Manor.
Well, look, it depends on what people are going for. As Nancy says, sucker for settings and characters and soundtracks. I don't remember that much about that sort of stuff for Blackmore, for example.
No, the whole thing about her mother being a werewolf was a bit shoehorned in.
Sure.
And that was kind of the excuse to be
some people don't care about the characters and things. I quite like them. But yeah, we're playing these for the puzzles, and it's no question that this is the best one.
Yeah, okay. Next, Secret of the Old Clock. I didn't mind
liked
Secret of the Old
Secret
Clock.
of the Old
I liked the driving. I liked the story. I liked the mini golf. Oh, I hated
Did
the
not
mini
like
golf.
the mini golf. No, that was me who stormed off in the mini golf.
I liked it.
I liked
really
it a lot.
liked Secret of the Old Clock. Where would that go? That kind of, it's somewhere up the top here, Old Clock.
I think a little. It's definitely close to Scarlet Hand.
Maybe between Scarlet and Carousel.
Yeah, I think so.
think that's reasonable.
Just because I don't remember Scarlet Hand making me storm off, but I know that Old Clock did.
Closk.
Secret of the Old Clock had a great puzzle. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was to do. We played the record of horror movie stuff that happened, and the sound effects were relevant.
You know what?
I think that was a highlight of these games.
I put it above Scarlet Hand.
Just because of that, I loved that.
That was a great game. But now we get another great game, which is going to sit up the top here. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Ooh. Okay. This is very interesting.
Now, Blue Moon does have some of the first examples of the just figure it out, Nancy.
Randomly.
There's no way of solving it. But other than that, the characters are great.
All of the putting together the various gemstone things, spectacularly
Really fun.
done.
Get into
it was
the town
really
is
cinematic
nice.
when the reveal of the mechanics happened.
And introduced the rude detective guy. Very, very good.
Very
I
good
think.
game. Also, well, I'm having trouble remembering too many specific puzzles from it. However, we did that one in one sitting.
Yeah.
I didn't
want to
get
stop.
tired, and we didn't get stuck.
I kind of want to put it second.
Oh,
I want to put it above Ghost
tough.
Dogs. I think it's better than Ghost Dogs.
I don't like the characters as much as I like the Ghost Dogs characters, but...
I think it's better than Ghost Dogs.
Oh boy, that's really hard.
It's compact puzzles with an interesting story. You hang out with the Hardy Boys. You hang out with other characters who are interesting. You do like some classic detective interviewing people on a train. You get to the spot, you dig, you go to an old jail cell.
One of the people kept refusing to talk to us, which was annoying.
Fine.
Yeah, it was a bother.
You get trapped in a canyon at the end.
Yeah.
As the train leaves.
I seem to remember getting annoyed by something as we were escaping from that.
Maybe. I think I want to put it second.
Because we were on a canyon ride, like a minecart or something.
Oh, yeah.
That
Maybe.
may have been
Like
slightly annoying.
Well, look, if you want to put it third, I can
think
be
we
swayed.
should put it equal for now and decide later. We can be cutthroat afterwards.
Yeah, we'll have to fix these up
Nancy
later.
set on a boat. Fun. Definitely had lots of boat presence, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we up to next?
Danger by Design.
Oh, I wish Danger by Design was good.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be great, and it kept being dumb. I mean, how great was it when you got to the park and all the faces went, ooh,
Horrifying.
But then it stole our book.
Stole our book.
Made us do kung fu.
The mystery was underwhelming. They didn't connect the history and the present at all.
In the end, she literally was just wearing the mask for fun. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was because she had an embarrassing tattoo.
Oh yeah, who cares? It's nothing. It wasn't a mystery. I put it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
Didn't like it.
I want to put it here, below Shadow Ranch, above Danger.
I think we got more annoyed at it than we did at Danger by Design than
True,
we did at Danger at Deception Island.
But I think Danger at Deception Island is fundamentally boring. But I think that but Danger by Design has more promise.
Were there any good puzzles?
In Danger by Design?
Yeah.
We trapped a squirrel. Oh, the squirrel trapping was bad.
Oh, that was horrendous.
Alright, I'll put it underneath.
Oh boy, I forgot how bad that was. I like Message in a Haunted Mansion more than Danger by Design, I'm pretty sure. You seem to have a lot more angry memories about Haunted Mansion than I do.
You're right. I'll at least do this for you.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Danger by Design, its code stuff was fun. It had cuckoo clocks. I remember that being a thing, and that seemed fun. Stuff.
We got to do fashion design.
It. Oh,
there was like a weird thing about the tower. We were looking for bugs in the tower.
Chip cookies.
We
had to collect bugs. Someone released bugs and we had to catch them. That's stupid.
Yeah, there were bugs in chocolate.
Oh yeah, the logic tea puzzle, which apparently people really hated, and it wasn't that bad.
Oh, developing photos in the dark.
I do remember that. That was hilarious.
That was great.
I mean, having that as a 2-person game made it way too easy. That was really funny though.
I did steal your bloody book though. No, I'm keeping it where it is.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna move on. We can't spend too long on this.
All right, Kapu Cave.
Creature Kapu Cave.
Story was definitely underwhelming, but
what was
I didn't mind
was that the one where we were an
much.
entomologist?
Yeah.
So Nancy was doing entomology.
The bug
I liked
hunting
it.
was a pain. We definitely got
stealth
stuck,
section.
But what was the stealth section?
When you were in
my god, that's hilarious.
There was then like the cave tunnel thing. It had annoying things where you wanted to do something in a certain order and the game didn't want you to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? It was like, I've solved the puzzle. No, you haven't solved the puzzle. Nancy has to solve the puzzle. Like, no, but I've solved it. No, you have to go tell Nancy to solve it, then she can solve it, and then you come back to the Hardy Boys.
We had to do lots of bug counting, which I didn't mind that much, except when I did it.
Caught us though.
When I did it wrong,
completely stuck.
Yeah, that was just because we couldn't find 2 of them, and we didn't know that we weren't supposed to have them at that stage or something.
That was
we were trying to do things in the wrong order. We were definitely a bit mixed up on that one, but honestly, I found it quite a relaxing game. I liked it.
I liked the character. I liked fishing and making shells.
Yeah.
I liked making snow cones for Big Mike. I reckon we're in the right spot here. I think it's around this danger area.
I was wondering if I could put it above both the dangers.
I think we can put it above both the dangers. But I don't think it was as good as Shadow
Ranch. Didn't mind it. Yeah, the bug sorting, I remember having my soul crushed because I did it wrong. I counted the wrong thing. But I don't think that was my fault. I mean, the game's fault.
White Wolf of Icicle Creek. That was released on the Nintendo Wii, apparently.
White Wolf of Icicle Creek is a funny one.
Let me give you 2 things to remember.
It has some good ones and some of the absolute worst. There were a lot of lowlights.
Like, on the one hand, giving instructions to a wolf to get it through a cave
was honestly annoying. It wasn't that great.
I didn't mind that.
It ended up being really annoying. We couldn't figure out exactly how to make.
No, we were just missing one element. Once we figured it out, it worked.
What was the one element?
It was to do with when you said go forward. It was like it would go forward until it needed to make a decision. Whereas we thought you had to keep saying go forward for every section.
I don't know if that's
But then there was Fox and Geese.
True. Fox and Geese, Snowball fighting a child every time he wanted to go outside.
It was fun to throw snowballs in their face.
The fact that one of the people there, you just don't have to talk to them and they're almost impossible to see because she's standing by the window.
Oh, yes.
Now, more things. At the start, we were introduced to the idea that someone was stalking the old receptionist and had left threatening notes, and it was signed L, where one of the characters' names did start with L. Never brought up again.
Yep.
Ned
Flanders was in it.
Yeah, that was great. We were locked in a sauna. I feel like we got annoyed about that. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. Tino Balducci was back, and he wanted to know everyone's handedness and favorite planet.
That's right.
Or something like that.
Questionnaires.
Which was atrocious.
That was atrocious. Okay, it wasn't that good.
I dare say filling out that survey was worse than Fox and Geese.
So are we thinking then that it's... do you want to go really low? Do you
Honestly,
want to go like...
that made me like Treasure in the Royal Tower levels of angry.
So let's put it near Treasure. I think Treasure is worse, because at least it wasn't as boring as Treasure.
It was easier to get around. Like Treasure in the Royal Tower was a map mess.
Oh, yes. Because I like this. I like the idea of this. I want to like it a lot more. It's got that kind of danger by design.
Oh, yeah, we also were doing all the chores in that one. I know that's not unusual for Nancy, but for some reason in Icicle Creek, it felt extra intense.
All right, Legend of the Crystal Skull.
I liked it.
I liked Legend of the Crystal Skull. To me, it felt like a bad version of Blackmore.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you want to play Blackmore, but worse? Here it is.
That's fair. It had lots of puns and going through the graveyard. Now, the problem was, it had that really cool... The thing that
graveyard
should have...
was fun, but it felt like it was poorly hinted to start or something. But once we got it, it was cool.
Maybe. Now, the problem is, it had a Rube Goldberg puzzle, which is amazing.
Oh...
Except
it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make sense. Just, yeah, it was a problem.
That's what I think.
Oh, I want to put it higher than that.
You want to put it higher than... Okay.
I want to put it...
Here?
Oh,
Or do you want to put it above Old Clock?
I can't...
You want to put it here?
I really like it.
Let's do it.
As far as they go.
I think it's good.
Now, the problem is, I don't care that much about the characters.
I'm going to say, though, I'm just putting it out there, this is going to move down soon.
I mean, that's fair.
There's a lot of stuff up the top here that we haven't got to yet.
That's fair. Now, I'm just trying to remember, what else was there in Crystal Skull to remember? Oh, the sneezing, that was pretty infuriating.
Oh, the
If you want to move
sneezing.
it down because we had to keep listening to sneezing, I will grant
I'm
you
putting it
that.
under clock. Get
Yeah,
out of
okay.
here.
I'll give you that.
That was horrendous.
Yeah, Crystal Skull is one that I would definitely
Oh,
replay.
wait, no, but the skeleton hand was interesting.
What skeleton hand?
You got the shovel that had like the hand on it and it pointed to where you needed to next dig or something like that. I'll put it back above the clock. Sneezing be damned. I'm putting it back. Okay, now we're done. We're done.
Okay.
We can't spend all this time.
Okay.
Phantom of Venice. That was like...
It's fine.
It was fine. It was fine.
I didn't like that we had to memorize how a pigeon looked.
But we get to play Scopa.
Scopa was good. You had to do a weird laser top-down thingy thing.
The lockpicking was enjoyable.
But there were a lot of things that weren't puzzles that we thought were going to be puzzles and then just ended up being irrelevant. There was one thing that was really good. That was the one that had online chess game secret code, right?
Yes, that was great.
That
fun.
was the best part.
How about, what do you think about
But yeah, I'm
like
not that crazy.
this sort of area?
Yeah.
I feel like it's somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But where? Do you reckon better or worse than Secrets Can Kill? Or is it better than Haunted Carousel?
Tuffy.
Oh,
yeah,
the robots and the... Yeah, I think it's
that.
better than Haunted Carousel. I reckon it's here. I reckon it's under Scarlet Hand. I reckon chuck it right there.
It did have some memorable stuff.
Yeah.
Except that Nancy had to dress up as a cat and dance.
And do that was great.
That was awful.
It's horrendous. Haunting of Castle Malloy. Jetpack Banshee. Jetpack Banshee.
It's pretty good. We definitely got stuck in places. But I don't remember why we got stuck in places.
Yeah, I feel like we just couldn't
Had
find the
some
next
good
little
stuff.
bit. Going through the marsh was like a little puzzle or something.
I remember
finding all the flowers
that
to
was
make the herbal medicine.
Don't remember that.
Doing all the logic puzzles of placing the dolls in the...
Now, the problem with that is I remember it was like important once and then you could do it 3 times, but the other 2
Then it was
didn't
irrelevant?
matter.
Yeah, maybe.
We did do a lot of spot the difference playing as well. That
Lots
was
of spot.
fun.
You know what? I liked it. I really liked it. I think it's up here.
It was pretty good. We got lost a bit in there. So I think I might put it below Scarlet Hand.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. I'm happy with that. What's it called? The Haunting of Castle Malloy.
Yeah, I think we're going with the difference of which ones did we get horrifically stuck in. And Scarlet Hand is like my bench marker because that was the quickest one we did. We can't have gotten stuck too much in that.
All right, Danny.
Yep.
It's time for Bess! Ransom of the 7 Ships.
Wow, was that early?
Ransom.
Now, posted in Discord? Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, fair enough. We are definitely spoiling. So, yeah, by all means, we'll post it later. Okay, yeah, sorting all the chemicals in the lab, we had no problem with that. I know some people hate that.
The
That
fact
was
that the
hilarious.
lab came out of nowhere. It's like end of the game is like, guys, it's time for science puzzles. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's a nuclear
Did we have to
weapon.
build a rocket?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
You take some time to gather your thoughts. I'm going to really quick go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
So, people don't like Ransom of the Seven Ships. Oh, Billy's trying to futilely give the dog his medicine again.
Good boy.
Make him do tricks first.
Come here. Sit. Shake.
Make him jump through the hula hoop.
Can you jump? Okay. Jump. Jump. Go on. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Yay!
Good boy. Jump. 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 You can do it. Come on. You know how to do it. Jump.
Yay!
Good boy.
He's not gonna eat it.
If I tell him to, what's right there? You're gonna eat it.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. People don't love Ransom of the Seven Ships. Yeah, perfect. God, I wish. Eat your medicine, dog. But I quite liked it. Obviously, there were still some annoying things, and oh my god, those sand timers at the end, that was horrific.
Sand timers destroys the game.
That was upsetting how much it destroyed it, because most of the game I had a really good time balancing out water levels and things. I didn't mind the stupid monkey puzzles. Bats on all, that was okay. That stupid door puzzle that I spent forever on and couldn't solve until just one day I could. I really had a good time with it. And yeah, people say, oh, there's only one person on the island with you. I honestly didn't think they did that too badly, making it feel like me. Like, obviously, we know based on the way these games work that it wasn't going to be some mysterious background figures hiding in the shrubs. But I thought they did a fairly convincing play of that being true. And then the fact that he wasn't doing it for no reason, but that it was someone from your past. I thought that story-wise, they did it quite neatly.
Yeah, but the hourglasses was horrendous. It was
Hourglasses was
disgustingly
bad. That thing where we had to pick which keyhole to use and it randomly changed if we got it wrong the first time. Very annoying, and I'm
annoying
still not sure what we did
solving
wrong.
it was bad. Like, if you wanted to get the other thing, was very irritating.
Yeah. So yeah, the ending really let that one down puzzle-wise. But there was some good things.
There were some good things.
I generally came away from it favorably.
One of the monkey puzzles was pure luck, with no
I
input
don't
from
care
Nancy.
about that. That's just fun. You get to hate some monkeys.
But yeah, but a lot of it was quite enjoyable. I feel like it felt a little bit empty sometimes. Like we were just sort of there was a lot of just going from place to place.
Going
not
around
doing
the
anything
map
anywhere.
was much less enjoyable than other map travel.
compared
games.
to bloody Old Clock.
Yeah.
I loved Old Clock.
How did you feel about the sailing through the water?
Sailing was fun but annoying. It was like, I get that this is how you sail, but also like I know that I want to go east and I just can't.
Yeah.
For a while. It was irritating.
I take a shine to the ones where you've got to do the code solving now that we know what to do with them.
I did like the code solving.
Yeah.
You're right, I liked it, but I'm thinking it's near Malloy.
I also didn't mind the ropes one in the end once we figured out what was going on, where we had to
Yeah, the
ropes
puzzle,
in
a lot
the
of puzzles,
right way.
and I felt really like it was one of the ones where I really felt like compared to something like the other Sea of Darkness, which also tried to do there's a hidden treasure and old notes from somebody about that hidden treasure. Ransom of the Seven Ships did that so much better. I really
they
felt
did.
like I was part of his journey.
Yeah.
And I think it was good. I reckon it's either side of Malloy. Maybe. Oh, the ending was so bad though.
Now, I'm
The
trying to
ending was
remember.
really
We
bad.
also got kind of annoyed at the ending of Phantom of Venice, where we were in the sewers raising and lowering water levels. That got a bit annoying.
Oh, it did. Maybe it's down here. Maybe it's around this area. Like, is it
so
better or
hard to
worse than Shadow Ranch?
Well, honestly, if we're going by puzzle existence, I would put it here. Anger at ending.
It was a really bad end.
But then, okay, so was that.
I reckon it was worse than the Shadow Ranch ending.
Really? Oh, that Shadow Ranch ending of forcing you to go the wrong way
Oh,
really
that was.
betrayed me.
Why don't we put it between Secrets and Shadow? Feels a little bit low.
'Cause I didn't like Phantom that much.
I think
Is Phantom too high?
The more I remember Phantom, the more I like it. breaking into the office, looking across from the ceiling with a telescope to see when the guy was out of his office, and then heading over to the office, and then like the person be like, "What are you doing?" And Nancy be like, "I'm looking across at this bad guy in his office." It's fun.
Okay. All right.
So I reckon stick it in between these two.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, that hourglasses was really bad.
Yeah, if they didn't have the hourglass puzzle, this would be way up. It'd be higher than Malloy.
so.
I think it'd be under Scarlet Hand, maybe above Scarlet Hand.
Yeah.
But they really ruined it. They shot themselves in the foot at the end there.
Such a shame.
Waverly. Was Waverly good?
Okay, Waverly is one of those ones that's a good experience. I didn't like it as a game. It doesn't have many puzzles. It has just more tasks.
Good characters.
Yeah, characters are fantastic.
Lots of homework.
This is one where I will watch someone else play it more than I want to play it again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having trouble remembering any puzzles from it that I liked.
No, there was make a biology model.
Remember, we had to memorize that. We had to jump with a squirrel out the window and memorize that.
Oh, it had the
ridiculously
dumb
painful thing.
knives and forks that didn't match their descriptions.
Oh, awful.
Okay, maybe somewhere around here.
I enjoyed Kapu Cave more.
I think so. I liked it, but I didn't like the game of it.
Waverly had a chimney puzzle.
A chimney,
chimney
puzzle? I
puzzle?
don't even remember that.
Remind us.
Oh, and it had a weird...
Had the boiler thing in the
Boiler
basement that made
room.
little sense.
They're putting the states into a map of America.
Yeah. Not that fun. I just don't think it was that fun.
Hey, can I preemptively just do this?
Might as well.
There you go. Just so it's out of the way, everybody. Midnight in Salem. Get out of here.
Yeah, I remember turning stuff in the furnace and I remember not being happy about it.
No.
Again, we were very confused about the order that we had to do things in.
But I had the most... I did enjoy the story.
Yeah, but I'm not playing these for
Although,
the story.
then again, what was the story?
Yeah.
I feel it was also one where we went, it's clearly this person at the start, and it just was. About who the black cat was.
Thing is, that's what Brutal Moose did. I mean, he then went on to do that for every character.
True.
But it was just so funny seeing him meet the culprit and just go, "Oh, she did it."
Creature Cover Cave, Dungeons Search Island, Dungeon Matters. Is it around here? I feel bad having White Wolf this low. Warnings was better than White Wolf.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Can you name one puzzle?
In Warnings? Oh, there was the stupid IP address one. That was
annoying.
Annoying. Biology thing was kind of annoying. Spoons was annoying.
The only one I remember we didn't
Squirrel
get
was
it,
annoying.
but it was fair. What? Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay, no, I think you might have convinced me. Let's stick it. It's better than Treasure in the Royal
Yeah,
Tower.
I remember we were like picking up stamps, like wooden block stamps with pictures of animals on them, and we need to like put them in year order of when Edgar Allan Poe published them. But something about the way it was presented confused us, and we were stuck on that for a really long time, even though that was probably the most sensible puzzle.
Yeah.
And so yeah, with that in mind, I just don't think it was. I don't think it was well put together. And again, the order that you had to do things in definitely threw us a lot. We spent a lot of time just wandering around trying
We
to
did.
talk to
Oh, and you had to keep taking photos, and then you couldn't tell if they were good photos until you
was
put them in. And somebody,
horrible.
then you had to leave and come back, and then they would tell you that it's now bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was silly.
I
Hey, Danny.
didn't like that much. Yeah.
Trailer of the Twister.
Oh.
Now, I would like to point out one thing to start with
Yeah.
to push our rating up.
Mhm.
Do they call you Nancy because you answer too many questions?
Yep.
Trailer of the Twister does have the best quote in the entirety of the Nancy Drew series.
Okay, but who was the criminal?
What was the crime?
Yeah, thank you. Someone university angry funding.
Yeah, someone's angry about
maybe.
university funding. There's a lot of driving
Were they
around.
working together or not working together? The driving was incredibly unfun.
Oh, I crashed that car so many times. Did you tell me that
It
wasn't
didn't
fun?
tell us where we were going.
No, it
we
never
had
did.
no idea where
You
we were
sort of
going.
drove around.
We were told to take photos of clouds and look at clouds, which
Oh,
apparently
the
meant
clouds.
nothing because
That
we just
was
didn't.
silly.
It was. On the other hand, we had to catch mice. You remember catching mice in the traps? Where they
Oh
would turn
yeah,
back and
that was.
forth?
I like that. That I would play a game that was just that.
Yeah. Circuit building as the money-making minigame was okay, but it was too stressful for me. There wasn't a lot of good puzzle stuff.
All right,
going
so the
on
question
in
is
that one.
above or below Treasure in the Royal Tower?
Above. I really
I think
didn't like
above.
Treasure. Again, if you guys remember anything that we loved or hated
Yeah, tell us if we thought
that
it was
we're
good.
not remembering,
I don't remember being that good.
please.
Did they call you Nancy?
There was a map with tornadoes on it. Yeah, that sounds right, but I
Yeah.
don't remember it.
All right, next. Shadow at the Water's Edge. Fun characters, fun setting, fun game. We didn't get to play it. We didn't solve that mystery. The people we called solved the mystery.
Yeah.
And it broke the classic cardinal rule of, like if you, the joke in escape room design is you go into a room and then they just put a Sudoku on the wall. And that's what this game did. Almost all the puzzles we did were just a book of Sudokus.
We spent more of the game doing Sudokus
The bento
than
boxes were
anything
fun.
else. Like the bento boxes.
The
Didn't
characters
matter
were
very much.
ridiculous, and I wish they'd hired more than one Japanese person.
It was weird
as
that they
opposed
went
to-
out of their way to hire one and only one.
And then everyone else was like, Nana-si-san. Ah, yes.
We had to
I am
arrange
going
tornadoes
to be.
correctly. That sounds
Oh.
bad. I do remember
There
the
was
giant,
Sudoku.
five-bit Sudoku.
I'm never going to be that bothered by doing too many Sudokus.
No, I don't mind to sit down.
But
and
it was a bit
puzzles like
silly
that.
for a Nancy game.
Okay, two other things. One, this was our first newer Nancy game, so the shift to a more story-based was something I was surprised by. That said, people keep saying that, but it's not true. There are some amazing puzzles in the
Exactly.
new
It
ones.
also just did it worse than any other one. Like, we just had to... the amount of times we just had to hang around calling people till they solved the mystery
Yeah.
for us. It was almost as bad as it was as Midnight in Salem.
And also, point that I don't know is going to go in which direction. The back of the photo frame puzzle. Everyone remembers that one.
It's an insane puzzle.
It's insane. I don't hate it.
I like it. I don't mind
I
it.
don't know
That's
if I
a
could
classic
ever
type of
solve
puzzle.
it on my own.
I got no problem with
It
it.
would take me hours, I think, but I like its existence.
I think it is...
Counterpoint. Calligraphy.
Oh, the calligraphy was so bad. You know what? I want to put it above... Okay, I want to put it above Trail.
Yep, sure.
Maybe I put it below
I
Waverly.
think I agree. Like, it did not... I remember being
I wanted
sorely
to like it.
disappointed by the lack of puzzles and just not feeling like... And just anytime we got stuck, which was a lot, we just went, I don't know, I guess I'll do another Sudoku or nonogram.
Yeah, we were just doing it because we were bored. Which was
Renogram, whatever.
most of the time.
Yeah.
Now we're up to the captive curse.
The robot thing attacked us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mirror thing was definitely scary and all of that. And cut through rope while underwater. That sounds familiar and horrible.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like I like that.
Which one was captive curse?
Captive
German
Curse
castle.
is German Castle.
Oh, German castle. With a zombie.
Story made absolutely no sense.
No. Well, who was the zombie? Someone? Was it real?
It's the woman who worked at the gift shop, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And it made no sense at all.
No sense. We played a lot of Raid.
I don't even think we did play that much Raid.
What else do you do in that game?
We got lost in the forest despite it being a single circle.
Yeah. Oh, so lost in that little forest. Wander around the castle a bit.
Knocking on doors and had people hurl abuse at
Then
us
we had
through
to
the doors.
look at a lot of paintings
Did we?
of old ladies.
Paintings of old ladies. Man, we're definitely... Yeah, remember playing board games? That's about all I remember. My
What
God.
happened in this game?
What else happened? I feel like right at the end where we had to like, oh no, we've got to put the villain down a trapdoor. Something about the clicking we had to do really annoyed us for
There's
that.
a well? that
Oh, we
went
were
into?
underground, yeah, in the underground well and following passages from that. And I feel like that was annoying. I don't feel like it was good down there.
Okay, I don't think it's very good.
What puzzle? Does anyone remember puzzles from that game?
Does anybody remember
Because
puzzles from that game?
tend to be shining lights for me, and I'm not remembering any. Which is sad. Oh, I know one that other people hate that I didn't mind. The sleepy old woman we had to rifle through her bag very quietly.
Oh, that's right.
I kind of like that.
And she was fun as a
Oh
ridiculous
yeah, she was
character.
the best person.
It's not that good a game.
It's not.
It's not memorable, Captive Curse. I kind of think we're in the right place with our cursor where it is now.
Slide letters around.
I don't even remember that.
I don't remember that at all.
All
Oh
right.
my god,
I reckon
that's
it's
pretty sad.
I think it's worse than Shadow.
Yeah, I would have put it under White Wolf, but the fact that I don't remember
don't remember
anything
anything
is
about
not
it.
a good message for the game.
There's a boy who wanted to do
Oh yeah,
pranks.
I remember the
Do we
stupid
help him out
boy.
with pranks?
Maybe. I don't remember if we ended up helping him or not helping him. I don't really care about him.
Alibi and Ashes.
Great.
Great.
I quite liked it.
Didn't like one of the puzzles near the end.
Yeah, there was one puzzle that sucked.
But then we played the worst version of that puzzle in Stay Tuned for Danger,
yep,
so
exactly.
I appreciate it more. Alibi and Ashes, lots of fun character stuff.
So yeah, the one we hated in Alibi and Ashes was we had some camera footage or sound footage or something, and we needed to mess with it until we could hear or see what we needed to, and it was awful.
It was awful, but at least it made sense in the end. I feel. It was just really rough.
But then it had things like the lettuce swapping game in the ice cream shop.
Oh, I loved it.
Was lovely.
I love everything about the ice cream shop. I love it.
There was one problem towards
Nancy
the
did
end.
all this from prison as well, didn't she?
Yeah, that was great. I was totally happy with that. The one problem, and I've got to remember how this worked exactly, it was right at the end. We had the news lady, and we were yelling at her, and then she went, "You'll never catch me. I'm going to set fire to something else or whatever." And then we were not expected to follow her.
That's right. That was
something
a bit silly.
like that happened
There
where
was
the
something silly
order
at the
just
end.
completely made no sense. But all in all,
It was fun.
I liked it.
I would play it again.
Yeah.
Alibi and Ashes. So, let's go. Obviously, I'm going to start here and we're going to work up. Alibi and Ashes, better than Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
Better than Danger by Design, 100%.
Yes.
Better than Deception Island.
Yes.
Better than Carpet Cave.
Yeah.
Is it better than Shadow Ranch?
I
Yes.
enjoyed it more than Shadow
Is it
Ranch.
better than Seven Ships?
Definitely remember getting stuck.
I think it's better than Seven Ships.
It also...
I think it's honestly, I think it's a better version of Secrets Can Kill.
No, you know what?
No, what?
There's one other thing that we're not remembering here.
Hmm.
Which was, there was a decent amount of problems that we had based on, we knew stuff, but we hadn't looked at one specific thing with exactly the right person or in exactly
the right person
way.
to do the
like,
things.
what's his name? Oh my god, what was the dude's name? The gay antique owner.
Oh, but he was lovely.
Yeah, he was fine, but we had to look at like one thing on his floor or in his bag or something in just the right way in order to move on.
True.
And that was really aggravating. That was what got us stuck, I'm pretty sure.
Well, then in that case, I don't want to go any higher, but I still think it's better than Secrets Can Kill.
You do?
Yeah.
I remember Secrets Can Kill being pretty chill. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. It's good night. This will go up when we're done. We'll put it somewhere. We'll probably make it look a bit nicer.
What are you remembering poorly about Secrets Can Kill?
That it's just
Bit
okay
repetitive.
in the end.
Okay.
Like, it's nothing, it doesn't do anything wrong, but doesn't do enough right. And
All
it's
right.
kind of just like, whatever. I think Alibi and Ashes just Secrets Can Kill, but better.
Okay, Secrets Can Kill. So, Secret of the Scarlet Hand is our did we get horribly stuck and angry? That's my borderline for that.
Yeah.
Secrets Can Kill can be our would we play it again?
Exactly.
Okay.
Tomb of the Lost Queen.
I didn't like that
Which
one.
which one was Tomb of the Lost Queen?
That's ancient Egypt, Nefertari. Wow.
Oh, when we go there and we meet the that guy. Yeah, that had a lot of weird stuff. Again, it wanted to be better than it could have been better than it was. And it just
Oh,
wasn't.
I'm sure it could have. It was just, you didn't dig through the sand hard enough at this point. Oh, there's a snake on your bed. Can't do anything about that for a
Yeah,
while.
you catch it and you don't do anything about it. Lots of just, like, someone sabotaged the water. Here's the water sabotage.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
was
care.
some sort of thieving and sabotaging and black market stuff going on. I'm still not entirely sure what.
Bunch of puzzles.
I didn't like any of the characters. And, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but I'm pretty sure it was, oh, surprise, surprise, the only one who's nice to you was the problem one.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Nah,
I remember
whatever.
having a lot of non-fun.
Is it better than is it the Haunted Mansion Divide? This Danger by Design, White Wolf kind of area. I think it's better because there wasn't anything fundamentally.
I didn't like it. I actively
Yeah,
didn't
it had a
like
lot of
it.
the translating of hieroglyph stuff.
That
which
made
is-
no sense.
No, but it was a bit of fun. But then you had to keep checking it in odd ways, and there were like bits you get. Oh,
I would put it under Icicle Creek for sure.
all right. You know what? I'm putting it under Waverly, but above Shadow.
Yeah, okay.
What's this one called? Tomb of the Lost Queen. Hog. All right. What are we going to? Deadly Device. There was a lot of waiting in Deadly Device.
Deadly Device was very aggravating. We spent more of our time just wandering around the hallways, not knowing what to do than anything else. It seemed like it should have been our sort of thing. It was sciencey. There were puzzles all over the place.
Didn't
and
live up to
yet,
the promise. Oh, and the security guard stuff.
Yeah.
You know what?
I really didn't enjoy that.
It's down here. Deadly Device.
I might put it Captive Trail, somewhere around there.
I think it's better than Captive Curse because at least we remember what happened.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, do you remember who the villain was?
No.
I do, and it's not good.
Who was
not
it?
Fun. It's the owner that you never interact with for the entire thing.
Yeah, that's right. I'm still putting above Captive.
Sure.
Ghost of Thornton Hall.
Relatively solid.
That's the southern
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, some fun
Again,
stuff.
not as good as other people I've seen have liked it. I didn't get that into it. I didn't like the characters at all.
I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last time with Secrets Can Kill. Where I was like, Albion Ashes is just a better version of Secrets Can Kill. I think Ghost of Thornton Hall is just a better version of Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Was it though? We got stuck a lot just trying to look at gravestones and things.
There was a lot of stuff we got stuck on.
There's a puzzle balancing a scale.
I think that was back in Tomb of the Lost Queen.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been any of them.
Exactly. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it isn't any better. Because what happened?
We had to
Like,
make
what
a
did we do?
lemon battery.
What did we do? Yeah, we made a battery to charge a phone.
Oh, there was a crazy ass slide puzzle at the end. You remember the one that just had notches everywhere?
Oh. Maybe what was...
That was annoying. 'Cause that's like, it's a hard slide puzzle, so totally my wheelhouse, but it was really annoying. So it was just a big square with like notches in the end, and all of the squares had notches everywhere.
Oh, yes, and they just had
but
to
then
write,
it
but there's
turned
so
out
many options.
only the edges mattered, maybe.
Oh, you're right. That was bad. Okay,
But
you're
it
right. It
wasn't
goes
well
a bit lower. It
designed.
goes a bit lower. All right, we're thinking...
I'm sure there were some good ones, but there was a lot of annoying stuff. We didn't understand what was going on when we were pulling out coffins in the
Yeah, the coffins was a bit
thing
odd.
and like putting pictures on them.
All
We
right.
didn't quite get what was
Maybe
going
it's actually
on.
pretty bad. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's low down.
Some stained glass puzzle, yeah. It was...
Maybe Ghost of Thornton Hall is down this area.
I think I liked it better than Lost Queen.
All right. I think it... But I...
The puzzles were better than Waverly.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe under Icicle.
Yeah, let's stick another Icicle. So what's this called?
Ghost of Thornton Hall.
The Ghost?
No, just Ghost.
Oh.
Okay. Silent Spy.
Silent Spy, whoop.
Loved it. That was definitely going quite
Going
high
near the
up
top. I really like Silent Spy. I like the setting. I like the characters. I like the intrigue. I didn't know who was who. Didn't know who was working with us and against us. We got to grappling hook across a building.
there. We did. We got stuck a couple of times.
Stuck a couple of times.
The end. I feel that room was really annoying, where we had to keep him stuck and find tartan things. That
Oh,
was,
the tartan thing was... But the tartan thing itself wasn't the
I
worst.
don't remember exactly how it worked. I feel like
There's a
it
lot
was
of
a little
things
annoying.
layered on top of other things in the order in which they're layered.
I feel like it was a bit of a pain.
It's not the best, but it's definitely up the top.
Yeah. There were some annoying things, like the photo that we put together that just had musical notes written all over it. And
you just had to do the...
order was just like, oh, I guess we just go
Like
top
left
to
to right
bottom,
or
but not
something and
left to
ignore-
right,
yeah.
or left to right, but not top to bottom or something. It was a little dumb. However, it also had archery.
It did. I reckon I want to put it between
Had some good highlights.
Malloy and Venice.
That's lower than I expected you to say.
It did, like, it had issues, but it was just... But the things that were good about it were the same things that were good about Phantom of Venice, but it was just better than that.
True.
So it's a better version of Phantom of Venice. Oh, maybe higher than Malloy. Maybe under
It had a lot
Scarlet
of
Hand.
memorable moments, but it
Good
also
characters.
had
A lot of fun Nancy
some
backstory,
stupids.
but some done moments.
I remember there were definitely things where we just wanted to click on things and we couldn't. There were a lot of moments where we found things that we just couldn't deal with yet, and that got a little frustrating. Also, I feel like they sort of spoiled their own ending.
What do you mean?
Because we go into this secret headquarters of Dude Face, and we can wander around and find, oh, cool, we can trap a person in here if we
Yeah,
need
true.
to.
So you knew you were going to have to trap a person in there. That was a bit ruined. Blah! So I reckon it's either side of Castle Malloy.
Okay. Wow, we've been doing this for a long time.
I know. Let's finish up soon. We're almost done.
Okay, yep, either side of Castle Malloy. I think we had more fun with Castle Malloy. We did get stuck, though.
There was a jetpack in Castle Malloy.
Yeah, and there was a bow and arrow in this one. They're
Go on
very, very close.
Let's go on here.
Okay. Alright.
All right, three more.
Almost done.
Shattered Medallion. What the hell was Shattered Medallion?
That's the one.
Oh,
that
that's The
everyone
Amazing
hates.
Race.
Yeah, I liked it more than other people do, but I understand the story is absurd.
Dun.
Makes no sense, but I had fun.
I reckon it's around
I thought it had
this
some
area.
fun puzzles. I think it's worse than Ransom.
All right, is it better than Ranch? I think it might be better than Ranch for us. Maybe not for other people. But playing Amazing
I
Race.
think you might be right.
I think it goes here.
Maybe it was better for us than other people. I love the characters. Almost every character in that game I thought was fantastic.
Labyrinth of Lies.
Freaking love Labyrinth of Lies. Now,
Okay.
again, I understand. Yeah, the sets aren't realistic. The story's a little confusing. There's one dialogue branch that makes no sense and skips you ahead when you haven't found stuff. There's one point where you have to call the Hardy Boys. But all of the puzzle... Oh, no, those weights. Oh, the stage weights. Those are a bit of a pain. But I love this game so much.
We get to read a whole play?
The voice acting is phenomenal. I want to put it above Crystal Skull.
Yeah, me too.
This was the first Nancy game I experienced, so you're not going to get me away from that.
Sea of Darkness.
Sea of Darkness was good.
It's fine.
Are you kidding? Sea of Darkness was great.
It's a little Icelandic.
Yeah.
Get to speak with a guy who's Icelandic.
Now, problems with this one. The ending dragged, as they often do.
Yep.
And it didn't give you any indication that you could, like, cut through the ice at the ice cutting points. That was dumb. But in general, it was a very solid game.
There were some fun puzzles. Oh, I liked calling that woman in at like ship control. She was fun. All right, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
There were some good puzzles in there.
So you think what? It's up around this area?
I would put it somewhere around that area.
I reckon Old Clock's better
Yep.
than Sea of Darkness. I think this is about the right space for it. What do you reckon?
I think I enjoyed it a little more than Castle Malloy.
All right, let's stick it in here.
When I got stuck in Castle Malloy, I got more annoyed. Yeah.
And that's it. That's the list, babies.
Oh my god, that's it. That's our list.
That's our list.
We haven't cut-throated Ghost Dogs and Blue Moon yet.
I think Ghost Dogs is better than Blue Moon.
Really? Change your mind?
I've changed my mind. My gut says Ghost Dogs better than Blue Moon. Have you changed your mind?
It's hard to say. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, it's cohesive. It didn't get us stuck. Everything tied together really nicely, and I do love that.
Oh, maybe
Ghost
it is
Dogs
better.
has memorable moments. Yeah, I think I've swapped to Blue Moon first.
Yep. Let's go. Here we go. So our list is now, and as we get down this list, we're gonna have to. Don't save that. That's fine. We're gonna have to address whether or not we think any of these are in the wrong places, because I think some of them might be. But I think overall, our process has led us to Curse of Blackmore Manor,
Yep.
Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, Ghost Dogs,
I think those are indisputable.
Labyrinth of Lies,
Yep.
Crystal Skull, Old Clock, Scarlet Hand, Sea of Darkness, Castle Malloy, Silent Spy, Phantom of Venice, Haunted Carousel, Alibi and Ashes, Secrets Can Kill, Ransom of the Seven Ships, Shattered Medallion, Shadow Ranch, Carpool Cave, Danger on Deception Island, Danger by Design, Mansion, White Wolf, Thornton Hall, Waverley, Tomb of the Lost Queen, Shadow at the Water's Edge, Deadly Device, Captive Curse, Trail of the Twister, Royal Tower, Final Scene, and then on their own page where they deserve to be. Stay tuned for Danger and Midnight in Salem. I think that's a pretty
There is one that stands out to me as just not quite as feeling wrong, but I don't think it is.
What is that?
Which is White Wolf. It feels so low, but
It does feel
I remember
low.
having a lot of things that really annoyed me about it.
right, but it
I
is.
think it's reasonable.
It's sadly reasonable. I think because it was really fun, but also it wasn't.
Yeah.
It should be higher, but not because of its values. Because like if it met its potential,
Of
it'd be
course.
up. It'd be up here.
Yeah.
But it's not. Because Fox and Geese.
Oh boy.
All right, that's the definitive list. If you want to share that with anybody you know, this is the list.
Very different to what I've seen on the Nancy sub.
Well, everyone on the Nancy sub is wrong.
Love it. All right, we can post this on our Discord, and we can finally leave, and people can sleep.
We've done it.
And now we've got to figure out what we're doing.
We've done
next.
every Nancy, everybody. We've played every
This is
single
it.
Nancy Drew game. So who the hell knows what's happening
If
next
everyone
week?
can just email Her Interactive and nominate us as their next designer.
Every single person who's ever seen these streams or ever does, please email Her Interactive and just say, hey, you know who would be really great to write your next game and
They
design
do
all the puzzles?
stories and puzzles.
You should get the people from Escape This Podcast.
And they'll totally do voice acting. Minecraft. A little different.
If we ever do stream Minecraft, it will not take the place of Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew will keep some kind of narrative puzzle world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Agatha Christie games. We could start playing. We could start playing Myst. We could play
I'd like
the
to start
Talos Principle.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We could play Grim Fandango.
You know all the answers to
But
Grim
Danny
Fandango.
doesn't. Things like that. Yeah. But that'll be what this time slot stays as. Brilliant. We've dealt with all of our terrible getting over the hill health issue stuff in this last week. So Batman will be back at some point this week. I think a new run of trying to really get through classic Iron Man XCOM and not lose will happen again. Where it'll just be a bit more like bang, 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 trying to get through it. And some other fun stuff. More Banner Saga as well. That'll happen.
Fun. All right. Thank you for sticking with us. I know that for many of you it is very late. Get some Sunday night sleep.
Go to bed.
Thank
Bye,
you
everybody.
so much. See ya.
See ya.